peoples, we about to get this action, man. We about to get this action, man. I see some of y'all was already ready for this smoke. And yo, first off, I got to see Zachary Moses. Um, his fight was not televised with the main card, but I got to see him do his thing. Won by stoppage. And we about to get this smoke, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get this smoke. I want to see if I could set this thing up over here to maybe look at the TV and shit. Let me see. Let me see. Try to set something up for y'all too, man. My peoples. My peoples. We about to get this smoke, y'all. Chris Fontaine. The Julio is on deck. Oh, you ready? You ready to rock and roll, my boy. We about to get this smoke for real, for real. Now, I wanted to try to do this. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't knock me out of here for showing that little screen right there. Just sitting right there, you know. Gay Rivera, what's the deal, my G? You already know, man. We about to enjoy this boxing. Excited about this card. You know, I've been over a month talking about Jaron Ennis, Eimantas, Stanionis, and it's finally gonna go down. Finally gonna go down, my peoples. Got to see Zaquin Moses do his thing. He won like he was supposed to. But, and by the way, I mentioned earlier, I'm looking forward to Raymond Ford. You know, he doesn't get enough attention. And, you know, I'm looking forward to watching him fight. I guess, you know, because Boots and Stanionis is such a big fight. It's a unification fight. Plus the ring belt magazine is also, the ring magazine belt is also on the line. So I guess maybe because of that, we haven't been giving Raymond Ford as much attention as he deserves. But that's a fight we're about to get, my people. So I know Ray Ford, a.k.a. Ray Savage, he also come through, you know, with an exciting fight. Great style of boxing, so I'm looking forward to that co-main event. John Parham, salute my brother. Bam. Yeah, my people. Yo, Jaron Boost Ennis said, do not get up to go get popcorn or to go get nothing. He looking to get the brutal stoppage on Eimantas Stanionis. That's all I'm going to tell y'all, man. Boots is out there. He put it out there that he's looking, you know, to get that knockout. Let's see how this whole situation is going to unfold. Like I said, man, I got all the respect in the world for Eimantas Stanionis. I believe that, you know, he's there to fight and he's going to be competitive. He's going to do what he has to do to try to win this fight. Gay Rivera, how you got it, my brother? The main event first. First time seeing Moses fight. Yo, I've seen Zaquin Moses fight. You know, this is his third fight, but I also followed him in the amateurs. Yo, Shakur Stevenson's cousin, Zaquin Moses, a.k.a. Zabop. The boy can fight, my brother. He can fight. I see him, you know, he's a future star. I see him, you know, he's going to be a star. He's going to be a world champion, and he's going to accomplish a lot in the sport. Imagine, he's only 19 years old, trains with Shakur all the time, be sparring with Shakur. That boy is sharp. So he has a crazy future ahead of him, and he's going to do a lot in the sport of boxing. JJ Zendejas. Hello, Jay Smith and John. I'm here. Let's go. Let's go, my brother. We ready to go, my peoples. Hell yeah. Ernesto Morales. Got my fix ready. Yeah. JJ's in the house. Everyone coming in, hit that like button, everyone. Hell yeah, man. Hit that like button. And y'all already know, man. This is gonna be an exciting card. Multiple exciting fights. Y'all know how it is, man. As soon as the fights start, I lock in and I start calling them for y'all. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out, my peoples. I think we're headed for a very interesting night of boxing. Hopefully, it goes out, you know, the way we think it will, you know, because I've been trying to tell people, man, Eimantas Stanionis, he's the type of fighter that he can upset Boots. You know, if Boots is not having his best fight, having a great fight, performing, up to his level, he could be upset tonight. Stanionis is game. So we're about to see how this plays out. I'm looking forward to it. But before Boots and Stanionis mix it up, we're going to get, I think it's 3 fights, 2 or 3 fights first. And then we get to that main event, my peoples. I'm going to be calling all the fights. We're going to be watching. We're going to be enjoying it. And that's it, man. I can't wait for the first fight to kick off already. Get started. Start fighting, my people. Start trading leathers. Not leather, leathers. In plural. JJ's in the house. Everyone coming in, hit that like button. Hell yeah, my peoples. Hit that like. Ernest Morales. How does the subscribe work? I mean, I don't know what you mean. How does the subscribe work? You mean subscribe to Box Center? You hit the little button that says subscribe. And that's it. This light, I don't know what happened. It's burned. But we doing what we're going to do, my peoples. We doing what we're going to do. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know why this thing just turned off on me. I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to see that little screen right there. It's just for me to also have to fight right there for y'all. You can see I'm calling it the same way that it's going down. I don't be calling it. Yo, for those, there we go. That's the 4 fights. Shakram Yasov versus Franco Ocampo. The first fight, we don't really know them. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna enjoy it. But it's fighters that are not, up there like that. JJ Sendejas, I have no money on the fights tonight. Just going to enjoy them tonight. That's what's up. Hey, look, that's what it's all about, my brother. At the end of the day, I used to bet a lot, not a lot of money, but I used to bet often before. And when you're always betting on fights, you can't really enjoy it like that because now you have a horse in the race and you only want one outcome to happen because obviously you got money on it. But when you don't got money on it, you're truly there to enjoy the fight. You could be rooting for one guy and maybe he's not having a good fight, but you're still enjoying the show. You're still enjoying, the competitiveness, the combinations, everything that's going down inside the ring. So I don't bet as often as I used to. I think that my next bet is going to be on Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez. I'll be putting a little sun on Bud to win that fight because he's going to be the underdog. Bring me a little money with that. Ernest Morales. I hit the subscribe so we be familiar. You already know it, man. You're already down with the Box Center family. We're going to be watching these fights, my brother. That's all I got to tell you. I'm going to be calling these fights. And by the way, I upload boxing related videos every day. Every day, you go on YouTube, you notice. Look, Zaquin Moses won, 20 minutes ago? I already got a video on that win that I posted already. So, that's the one thing about me. I try to keep everybody who subscribed to the channel, I try to keep them updated with the latest fights, whatever's going on, whatever's coming up next. And definitely the commentary, my peoples. My commentary is different than everybody else's that you've seen before. And by the way, I remind you, I know I said this earlier, tomorrow at 9 in the morning, I will be doing an interview with Princess Sarah. Damn, I can't remember her last name. Sarah Liegman. I will be doing an interview tomorrow at 9 in the morning with Princess Sarah Liegman. Yo, y'all want to tune in for that. This is a different type of interview that you haven't seen before, and I know you guys are going to enjoy it. Gabe Rivera, Boots at 9. I just want to see him and Norman fight. Man, listen, I think Boots versus Brian Norman Jr. is a fight that we may get at the end of this year. JJ's in the house. Son of a bitch, Jay Smith. That's exactly why I didn't bet tonight. You see what I'm saying? I want to enjoy the fights. I don't want to just have a horse in the race and be focused on my guy winning. I want to enjoy it. But listen to this, Gabe Rivera Red. The reason why I'm telling you that we may get Boots versus Brian Norman Jr. is because apparently Manny Pacquiao is trying to make a comeback versus Mario Barrios. And you know that Barrios has one of the titles. So if Boots wins tonight, he's going to have two of the major titles. The other one is going to be held by Barrios and by Brian Norman Jr. So if Barrios is going to have an opponent lined up in Manny Pacquiao, which is crazy that Manny Pacquiao is going to come back in his late 40s, but that can happen, then that means that Boots would have as an option Brian Norman Jr. if he want to go snatch another title. And I believe that that's how he wants to do it. He wants to go after the titles because he's trying to move up to 154. So if he could snatch those titles up in two more fights, like one versus Brian Norman Jr. and one versus Barrios, I'm pretty sure that's the route that he's going to go. John Parham, people saying Norman can't take body shots. That's to be seen. I think that's to be seen. Mr. Wasabi, Stanionis is going to win. You're not the first one predicted that, my brother. I want to see how it's going to play out. I have said that Stanionis has what it takes to pull off the upset tonight. I've said that multiple times throughout this week. I'm not even going to cap. I got Boots winning this fight. I'm not one of these people that take both fighters, so if their fighter lose, they'll be like, yeah, but I know. No. I expect Boots to win this fight, but I do see it's going to be tough and competitive. Real talk. D. Willer, what's up, OG? Time for this Boost dub. What's the deal, my brother? Yo, I'm ready for this smoke, my brother. That's all I'm going to tell you. I am ready for this smoke. Damn, this phone keep turning off on me. And I'm trying to have it right there. Right there. Let me hold on. Let me try to see if I can set this thing up. John Parham, I got to go in the distance. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes the distance, man, because Stanionis is a very good fighter. You're a very good fighter. JJ said that Larry Holmes had his last fight at 53 years old. Yeah, but you know why I think Larry Holmes was able to do that? Because he was a very, very big guy. Guys who are big, they can fight when they're older because they're going to be fighting with somebody that's a lot smaller than them. And they're going to have that power advantage over them. So even though they could be outworked, it just take one big shot for them to change the outcome of a fight. That's how George Foreman was able to become a world champion in his 40s. I still remember, I watched when he fought Michael Moorer. I watched that fight live. And, Michael Moorer was putting the beats on George Foreman. The beats. Winning every round. But it only took that one right hand from George Foreman. Boom! And he made history right there. So guys who are big like that, they can last a little bit longer in the game. Mr. Wasabi, if Stanionis is going to win, he will be well known all around the boxing world. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And he'll be respected. He'll be respected because a lot of people don't understand what he brings to the table. They don't understand how good Stanionis actually is. But I'm going to tell you what. Stanionis in this fight, he can actually raise his stock even if he loses. Because let's say he loses, but he dropped Boots. Or he loses, but he loses in a very close fight, a split decision, or the cards are real close. That's going to raise his stock, and he's going to get more opportunities going forward. For sure. JJ's in there he had a beautiful stiff jab, one of the best jabs in the game. One of the best. And the way he used to slap it too, like slap that jab. Man, listen, that man was special. By the way, my peoples, my audio, is it good? Let me know if my audio is good because the microphone is a little bit crooked. I got some wires over there. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly so I can make adjustments if necessary. We're round number 1. The first fight started. Ocampo and Iggy Yasov. This is a 10-rounder. Okay. First round, first 30 seconds, they're already trading leather out there. The audio, Ernesto Morales, the audio is fine. Okay, that's what's up. Want to make sure y'all can hear me, because I'm going to be calling this fight. And I got a feeling, man, it's going to be explosive. It's going to get explosive out here, my peoples. Are y'all watching these fights right now? Ocampo and Iggy Yasov is already doing their thing. These are two fighters that are not, elite level fighters. They both look like they're good fighters, but not the guys that you expect to get to the world championship caliber unless they'll move up there to get beat up by one of the elites. That's just how I see it, Decent fighters. JJ's in their house. His nickname was Eastern Assassin. And, that nickname fits him perfectly. Larry Holmes was an assassin in the ring. Mr. Wasabi, Boots is a very versatile fighter. Strong and technical. If Boots keeps his distance, then it will be hard for my man Eimantas. But if Stanionis closes the distance, it's going to be hard for the IBF champ. So let me tell you this, Mr. Wasabi. The one thing about Boots is that he likes, I'm pretty sure you follow him based on what you're saying right now, is that he likes to put up a show for the fans. And, he'll make it a fight so that, fans can enjoy the show. He likes to put on a show. He likes to win in beautiful fashion. So I don't think Boots is just going to try to use his height and reach and try to box him from the outside. I think a fight is going to break out early. Oh, okay. I see Ocampo's letting his hands go. Ooh, a left, a right, left hook. Ooh, he caught it with a nasty left, a nasty right, a nasty left. Ooh, Ocampo got him in the rope, a nasty right hook, another right hook. Right in the temple, my peoples. He dropped him. Whoa. It's like that. They trading leather like this in the first round. Golly, my peoples, my bad. I went into commentary mode real quick. But I think Boots and Stanionis a fight is gonna break out, and I think they're gonna be looking to fight inside of a phone booth. I don't see Boots, trying to use the distance or making it remotely a fight that the fans could be like, oh, this is boring, or boo them or anything like that. Boots is gonna make it exciting, my brother. Watch. Dennis, how many fights left until the Boots fight? So it's a total of 4 fights, and the first one just started, so it's 3 fights, and then Boots. But this fight is not gonna last because in the first round, Buddy got dropped and was getting pummeled at the end of the round. So I think this first fight might end early. JJ's in their house. Boots get reckless for the fans. I'm telling you, man, Boots, he want to make it good for the fans. And look what he already said. Don't get up to go get popcorn or to go get nothing, because it may be over. Ernest Morales, yeah, I'm watching live and listening to you. Oh, so you see what happened in that first round. My boy was landing some bombs. Here we go, my peoples. Ooh, little nasty shot to the body from Ocampo. Yo, Ocampo's landing some shots on bro. Hold on, because I'm not sure. I can't see who's who, my peoples. I'm not sure if Ocampo was the one landing the shots or the one taking a beating. Mr. Wasabi, I'm rooting for Stanionis because he is in our nation star. Stanionis is in our nation star. Where you from, my brother? Ernest Morales. In this same Ocampo, that Fortillo, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because I don't recognize him in this fight. But I'm starting to think that Ocampo is the guy that... Let me see. Gaza. Man, listen. I can't tell. Cazador. Yeah, so Wonder Boy versus Cazador. I think Ocampo is the one that was getting beat up. JJ's in the house. Just like Mike Tyson fight back in the day. Ooh. Ooh, Mike Tyson, that was... You definitely could not get up and go get some. You might come back and it's already over. I remember I was watching a Mike Tyson fight. And I was like around 10 years old. And I remember I got up, went to the kitchen, came back. You already know. I just heard the announcer while I was in the kitchen saying, "That's one of the most brutal knockouts that I've seen." I was like, fuck. Ran back to catch the replay at least. Mr. Wasabi, Lithuania, bro. Repping in from Europe. Okay, Lithuania in the building. So, my brother, I could tell you right now, I'm somebody who I know, Stanionis. I've been checking him out. I got a lot of respect for him, and I do believe that he has the tools and resources to pull off the upset. You know, I think I got Boots winning this fight. I'm pretty sure he's the favorite to win this fight. But, you know, that's what an upset is about. When everybody think this guy's going to win and this guy wins, that's what an upset is about. I think Eimantas Stanionis has the tools and resources to pull off the upset. So we have to see how this is going to play out. I believe it is going to be a heck of a fight. And I've been telling everybody, my brother, I'm not saying this just to you. I've been telling everybody, Eimantas Stanionis can fight. He's not there to get washed and to get beat up, to get smoked. He's in there to fight. And Boots got to be careful because Eimantas Stanionis is also going to do his thing in that ring. He's going to land some big shots. Boots is also going to have to weather the storm, make adjustments. You know, the one thing about Boots is that, you know, with him being, you know, a switch stance guy, that he can go southpaw, he can go orthodox, that makes him a very tough opponent to adjust against. And then he can make a lot of different adjustments against you. So for that reason, I got Boots winning this fight. You know, he got crazy ring IQ as well. But Stanionis, man, he can fight. He can fight. And then he's a pressure fighter. Look, we've seen it a lot in boxing. Technical fighters, fighters who are technically gifted, like Jaron, Boots, Ennis, they usually get beat by pressure fighters. By guys who come forward, throw a lot of punches, and got power. And Stanionis has that. Mr. Wasabi, yeah, man. The same was with Conor and Aldo. Aldo was a pound-for-pound fighter in the UFC, and they got knocked out in like 20 seconds by Conor. So an upset is really possible. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. An upset, you know, when you're talking about top-level fighters, an upset can happen even easier. Because it's not like Boots is fighting an average Joe. Mr. Wasabi, an underdog can win. Yeah. It's just that obviously underdogs don't win as often, but underdogs win. Any given moment, an upset can happen. JJ's in the house. Funny that you said that a long time ago. They didn't have instant replay, and someone in the crowd went down to fight his cigar, and about the time he looked back up, the fucking fight was over. I'm telling you. When Mike Tyson, and I don't think it was once, I think that happened to me with Mike Tyson in 2 different occasions. That he was fighting and I missed the knockout because I stepped away. Twice that happened to me with Mike. So the thing is, man, when you're watching a fighter that could just land one big punch and sleep his opponent, any given moment that can happen. It's not like fighters that break you down slowly, and when you see somebody taking a beating, now you get glued to the TV because, okay, beating them up, let me see what's going to happen. Oh, my God, yo, some nasty body shots right there. I think it's Iggy Yasov beating up Ocampo. Yasov. Yeah, bro, it's Yasov that's putting hands on Ocampo. Yup, that's what it is. Ocampo out there getting pummeled. Round number 3, 40 seconds to go. I thought he was going to get stopped in the second round based on the way the first round played out. But now he hanging in there. But he's taking a lot of big shots. Taking some rights and lefts to the body. I don't know if Ocampo's going to make it the distance. I think Yasov is going to stop him. I'll make that prediction right now. Ernest Morales. Upsets happen. Axe Tyson versus Douglas. Shit. Biggest upset in the history of boxing right there. It don't get no bigger. And you know, sometimes upsets happen. The circumstances could also have a lot to do with that. You know why? Because when Buster Douglas upset Mike Tyson, that fight happened in Tokyo, and I remember even rumors was out that Mike Tyson was out there, you know, sniffing cocaine, sleeping with prostitutes, drinking. Like the week of the fight, Mike Tyson was wilding out there in Tokyo, and he basically just expected to knock Buster Douglas out real quick. And we saw biggest upset in boxing history. But I'm gonna tell you something funny about that. Buster Douglas is like considered a one-hit wonder because he beat Mike Tyson, right? But right after that, Evander Holyfield took the title from him. Evander Holyfield knocked him out. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, my peoples, that I don't hear nobody saying this but me. And when you hear me saying this, if you watch Buster Douglas fight, you'll see that I'm telling you the truth, my peoples. Yo, Buster Douglas was a lot better than people imagine. Buster Douglas was man nice with them hands. Nice. Technical with them hands. Great footwork. He had the fight of his life against Mike Tyson. If you watch that fight, you can see how good he was. The problem with Buster Douglas is that he couldn't keep his weight in order. He wasn't disciplined. In his personal life, he was messing up. When he went to fight Evander Holyfield, he was already like 20, 30 pounds heavier than when he fought Mike Tyson. And he never got back to that form that he had versus Mike Tyson. He just kept getting fatter and fatter, fighting out of shape. But Buster Douglas could have been one of the best heavyweights of his era. With Mike Tyson, with Evander Holyfield, with Riddick Bowe, with Lennox Lewis in that era, Buster Douglas could have been one of those guys. It's just that he didn't keep his shit together. That's what that was. JJ's in their house. Mike Tyson knocked out Marvin Frazier in 30 seconds. Yeah, that was nasty. And the funny thing about it is that Joe Frazier was there with his son. Like, yeah, my son. Man, listen. Joe Frazier's son got pummeled. JJ's in their house. They gave Douglas extra time. That's what I think. Oh, you mean when he got dropped by Mike? I mean, I don't know, because you got to remember that the count is up to the referee's discretion. There you have it, my peoples. Ocampo got stopped. And it's funny, this same round, I was just telling ya, that's why I'm J. Stradamus, my peoples. This same round, I was telling you, yo, Ocampo, he not going to distance. I don't see it. He got stopped in the same round I said it. There you have it. Mr. Wasabi, wasn't Douglas the fighter whose mother died and he promised that he would beat Mike Tyson for her? That's Buster Douglas. I mean, I don't remember him ever saying that he was going to beat Mike Tyson for her. People started saying that after he beat Mike Tyson. But before the fight, I don't remember him ever saying that. But I do know that, you know, his mom was like his motivation. And that's probably why he showed up to that fight so focused. Because he took that training camp serious. He cut down in weight. He was, in very good shape. And that's why I say sometimes an upset, it's about the circumstances too. While Buster Douglas went over there in the best shape of his life, Mike Tyson went over there already a full-blown cokehead, fucking with prostitutes, drinking a lot of alcohol, got to that fight, and you saw. So you got one guy performing his all-time best versus Mike Tyson, who's just living a messed up life at that point in his life. And that's what happened. We got an upset. We got the upset. Circumstances were in Buster Douglas's favor. But he lost his title right after that. And the reason he lost his title right after that to Evander Holyfield is because he was no longer that Buster Douglas that was against Mike Tyson. Looking flabby as hell, out of shape. That's what happens. That's what happens. Ooh. Yo. This was a nice little stoppage right here. Ocampo got pummeled. Ate a nasty shot, went down. He couldn't get back up. Got stopped. Yeah, look back at it. Mr. Wasabi. Yeah. The same with Stanionis. I think he is in the best shape he's ever been in. I think Boost ain't taking him that seriously. Nah, look. Right there, I'm gonna disagree with you, my brother, and I'll tell you why. I believe that Jaron Boost Ennis got a lot of respect for Eimantas Stanionis. And the reason I say that is because you gotta remember, Stanionis is the only guy calling out Boots. Who else is calling him out, my brother? Now, Brian Norman Jr. is trying to make that fight too. But that's how you know these two guys are dogs. They special. Ain't nobody else trying to fight Boots. We ain't never hear Mario Barrios say, yo, I want to fight Boots. Let's get, not even mentioning that name. So, you gotta have that respect for Eimantas Stanionis. Just see him calling out the big dog. Pancho Villa, salute fam. I believe in Stanionis could possibly win, but I got Boost by decision. Ernest Morales, Buster's father was a rank 160 and 170s with an impressive resume. Billy Dynamite Douglas. Yo, I'm telling you, my brother, James Buster Douglas is a guy who can fight. Keston Luke, found you, bro. What's good, my G? I never disappeared, my brother. I've been here this whole time. But yeah, yo, Buster Douglas is a fighter, man, who his problem was more about discipline. He couldn't stay in good shape. He was fighting always, way too heavy. And that messed up his career. His career could have been a lot better. Like I said, I truly believe that James Buster Douglas could have been one of the best heavyweights of his era. Hands down. But, he still went down in history as having the biggest upset in the history of boxing, even till today. Y'all got to think about it, my peoples. That fight happened over 30 years ago. And today, in 2025, it's still considered the biggest upset in boxing history. Even today. Preston Luke, awesome. Yeah, man. I'm in Canada. And it is beautiful to see boxing at the college level. My brother, appreciate you dropping in. Hell yeah. Shout out to Canada. I've been getting love from people from Canada, so I appreciate you dropping in, my brother. In case you didn't know, I'm going to be calling these fights. You want to stay tuned in. You want to see, I call these fights a little bit different than what you used to seeing it. I hope you enjoy the show, my brother. JJ Zendejas, respect is not that Boost is scared. It's that he knows that he has to be careful, not to look past Stanionis. And I agree with you. I think that Boost got respect for Stanionis, and he's going to fight accordingly. But, there's that but. You know that, and I be telling people, if you watch Boost fights, you know this is true. Jaron Boost Ennis will fight you inside of the phone booth to make it interesting for the fans. He's not going to try to use his reach and just stay on the outside the whole night and using a lot of footwork. No, he's going to get up inside that phone booth and trade leather with you. And Eimantas Stanionis has the type of power that when you trade leather with him, you could get hurt too. You're risking it. And I believe Boost is going to risk it. Let the chips fall where they may. Mr. Wasabi, this man card will be, I think, one of the most exciting fights this year. It's gonna be a good one, yo. It's gonna be explosive. Fireworks guaranteed. That's how I label it. Fireworks are guaranteed for this fight. Ernest Morales, Buster died too young for a near perfect fight. Yo, his fight up against Mike Tyson was crazy. You know, he was in there determined to put the beats on Mike, and he did. He did. Pancho Villa, fam, Ruiz's victory over Joshua was also one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. I say that's a huge upset, but it's hard for me to say one of the biggest in history. Because when I think one of the biggest in history, it has to be maybe like 10. And I think I could think of 10 bigger upsets than that one. Simply because Andy Ruiz was a lot more known than Buster Douglas when he fought Mike Tyson. Yo, when Buster Douglas fought Mike Tyson, if you wasn't really following boxing like that, you didn't know Buster Douglas. Andy Ruiz, a lot of people knew him. And a lot of people knew he could fight. So Buster Douglas is kind of like, this guy just came out of nowhere and did that. Keston Luke, I said the same thing. Boots will risk it, and Stanionis is no joke. That's what I'm talking about. You know, Boots is not there, and that's what I like about Boots. You know, even if he could box you from the outside and win on points, but it's going to be a boring fight to the casual fan, nah, Boots want to entertain. He want to win in beautiful fashion. So that's how you know we're going to be watching some fireworks tonight. Ozzy, Caleb Plant looking good. Caleb Plant is on a mission. Because I know ultimately his first goal is to put the beats on Charlo. He wants to fight Charlo real bad. You know they had the little incident, the little slap and all that. So I think him and Charlo, you know, they're going to fight on the same card. And that's going to set up so they can fight each other at the end of the year. I think that's how it's going to play out. Keston Luke, also, Boots is overconfident. He thinks he is better than Stanionis. I'd rather say Styles make fights and be smart. I mean, he even said, I don't know if he said that today or if it was yesterday. He said, yo, don't get up to go get your popcorn because it might be over. So it looks like he's trying to get that knockout. You already know. Destructive. JJ Zendejas. I want to see Rock'em Sock'em Robots type of fight. I think we're going to get that, my brother. Pancho Villa, agree, fam. I think we're going to get that. I think between Jaron Boost Ennis and Eimantas Stanionis, a fight is going to break out. A fight's going to break out, my peoples. I'm trying to tell you. Real talk. Keston Luke, honestly, casual fans matter no more than they do for other sports. For fans of the sweet signs, we see a masterpiece when the casuals see paint on canvas. Look, that's the one thing I could tell you. The fight between Boots and Stanionis, whether you a casual or hardcore fan, this was going to be for all of us. This was going to be... And by the way, yo, Ray Savage is going to be the co-main event. And if you watch Raymond Ford, you know he's also about that action. I'm super looking forward to that fight, my people. Super looking forward to Ray Ford. JJ's in their house. No one gave Douglas a chance. Everyone was talking about Tyson's next opponent. Hell, listen, most people had never even heard of Buster Douglas. This was just some guy that Mike Tyson was going to go knock out in Tokyo. And then look what happened. But I think Ozzy, Boost beats him if he wants to bang. But I think Boost will box to a win. I'm telling you, my brother, a fight is going to break out. Boost might box the first couple of rounds, but a fight is going to break out. Because Eimantas Stanionis, he's a pressure fighter. He let them hands go. And Boost is not going to be outworked. He's going to let them hands go. I'm telling you, a fight's going to break out. Underrated Will, yo, I'm here. Mustard. What's the deal, my brother? Yeah. You already know. We getting it in. We enjoy these fights. And just looking forward to seeing Boost and Stanionis, man. It's going to be fireworks. Plus, Ray Savage is going to be doing his thing. Looking forward to that as well. Ernest Morales. People are kind of overlooking the report of Boost having weight issues. As far as the weight issues, I think, him being with Matchroom, I think they working on it to make sure that he makes weight comfortably. And what I mean by that is that, with nutritionists, with the right meal plans. Because the one thing about fighters that struggle with weight, a lot of times they wait too long to cut those last pounds. So it's no good if you're going to fight in 2 days and you still got to cut 8, 9 pounds. That's crazy. So if you do it the right way, which I think that's what they done this time around, you could cut more weight and you could do it comfortably. Modeliucas, I think Stanionis gonna be the next big thing. Listen, tonight we're gonna find out what the deal is. I've been believing Stanionis. I know what he brings to the table. A lot of people have been on my live on this channel saying, nah, Boost is gonna make it look easy. Boost is gonna wash him. And I've been telling everybody, it's not going down like that. It's not going down like that. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a competitive fight. Boost is the favorite, and I think he is gonna win this fight, but he's not gonna win easily. It's not going down like that. I'm trying to tell everybody, man. Boots is a guy who can fight, but Stanionis got his. Stanionis got his, my people. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, my peoples. Eimantas Stanionis is a guy who can fight. This is going to be a good one. And I'm telling you, Boots is not just going to, try to box and win in boring fashion. That's why it could get, it could get very interesting. Boots is going to trade leather with him. A fight is going to break out. Watch. JJ's in the house. Like the old saying, it's went to a boxing match and a fight broke out. A fight is going to break out in this fight. And with Raymond Ford, a fight is going to break out. A fight always break out. When Raymond Ford step in the ring, a fight is always going to break out. That's guaranteed. JJ, that makes you weak when you cut too fast. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times, fighters, they wait too long, and then in the last week, they be wanting to cut 10 pounds, 12 pounds. Nah, you shouldn't do that. When you have 2-3 days to go to fight, you should be over by 3 pounds, 4 pounds. But you can't be cutting no 10 pounds in the last couple of days, man. That's not good business. Mr. Wasabi, he has mad experience. El Verano, Boost by decision. You see? We got some people got Stanionis by decision. Some people got Boots. I got Boost winning. He said he's going to get the stoppage. Look, it's hard for me to predict that Stanionis is going to get stopped. Real hard. When I see a fighter who's strong like that, who's never been stopped, it's hard for me to predict that he's going to get stopped for the first time. Keston Luke, how do we see the Philly show standing up to the Eastern European style of fighting? I think we got to consider the offense that's behind it. Because whether you have that European style or the Philly shell, if your offense is not there, your opponent's going to have an advantage on you. So we got to look at the offensive firepower that's there. Hash Bass is going to be competitive while it lasts. Hash Bass, you got a stoppage in the 9th. Punisher, how many fights till forward? One more fight. It's going to be one fight. Remember, guys, it's 4 fights, right? The first one already finished. One more fight. Then it's Raymond Ford. And then we get the main event. Mr. Wasabi, because many people who are from Eastern Europe don't go pro early. But that's why we see European fighters who, be having 10, 12 losses. 10, 12 wins, and they be elite level fighters. But that's because they had a long amateur career. And they were basically professionals fighting as amateurs. They were training with professionals, training with professional coaches. That's why guys turn pro. Look at this guy. What's the name of the guy who Terrence Crawford beat for the title at 154? Well, he had like 12 wins, 13 wins. And that don't fool me. There's people that was hating on him like, oh, yeah, he don't even got that many fights. Nah. People People should have learned with Lomachenko. Did you not see Lomachenko win a title his second fight? Win multiple titles by his fifth or sixth fight. He was already a 2-3 division champion. So you got to understand, European fighters, they don't turn pro early, but they go straight to business when they turn pro. Madrimov, go look it now, Ozzy. Madrimov had like 12 wins, but he was a world champion with 12 wins for a reason, because this guy had an extensive amateur career, won a lot on the amateur level, got that amateur pedigree. They turn pro and go straight to work. El Verano, they should have started earlier. I wish, man. Some of these cards be starting too late. But it is. Yo, look, I remember back in the days, man, cards would start so early that by 10 o'clock at night, you was already getting the main event. We don't get the main event no more at 10 o'clock at night. The main event now, that should be at 12 o'clock at night or close to it. The main event is always after 11 o'clock at night. Always. I've seen main events, that started almost at 1 in the morning. Like, god damn. Half the fans done fell asleep already. Ozzy, the Eastern Europeans with lots of amateur experience are dangerous. I be trying to tell people, bro. When they see one of those Europeans who be having 10 wins, 11 wins, they're like, he ain't know that because he only got 10, 11 wins. Nah. Them dudes be having 100 amateur fights, 200, 300 amateur fights, done competed internationally all over the world, beat elite level amateurs from all over the world. They train with professional fighters, spar with professional fighters. Them Europeans who stay long as amateurs, them dudes is basically like professionals staying on as amateurs. These guys can fight. That's why they turn pro right away and go straight to business. Hash Bash, Loma still got beat up and Top Rank tried to hide that first loss. Huh? That's a conspiracy, my brother. I don't know what you're talking about. He lost. How did Top Rank try to hide that? I don't even know how you came up with that one, bro. That's a crazy conspiracy. How are they gonna try to hide a loss that they did that was a fight on national television? You made that shit up out of thin air, bro. That's why I be telling you, you be hating. You don't be trolling, you just a hater. Ernest Morales. Euros usually have hundreds of amateur fights at a high level. That's what I be saying, my brother. Because look, here in Dominican Republic, I was covering amateur boxing. And I covered amateur boxing, last year, and I got to see amateurs from Cuba, from Russia, from different parts of Europe, who came down here to fight for an international tournament. And I laugh when people used to tell me, nah, because Lomachenko, he stood in the amateurs beating a bunch of little kids. And I'm like, oh my God, only people in the U.S. think that amateur boxing is ran by little kids. But people around the world, they know what's going on in the amateurs. If you go to the amateur tournaments, it's dudes in their 20s and 30s that's winning those tournaments. The guy Lomachenko beat for his second Olympic gold medal was older than him. So, in fact, that's why the U.S. is no longer dominating in amateur boxing. Because the U.S. be taking a team to the Olympics of kids that be 19, 18, 20, and they get beat up by dudes who's a lot more experienced. Dudes who've been in there a lot longer, who got extensive amateur experience, fighting around the world. You fight a kid that's 18-year-old, put the baits on him. That's how it usually goes down. That's why the U.S. is not winning in the amateurs like that no more, on the international level. Hash Bash. Remember on ESPN they have with no losses. I'm not making it up. For real, Jay Smith. No. Listen, I'm not saying that you're making it up. But they did not try to change his record. They made a mistake. That shit literally happened one time. They made a mistake. Some goofball. Let me show you so you can see how simple it is to make that mistake. Because you're thinking it was a whole plan from ESPN and Top Rank to hide his loss. My brother, that loss was already on his box rec. ESPN and Tyran can't remove the loss from his box rec. It was already there, my brother. You know how that happens? You have somebody sitting in a computer doing the graphics. This guy thinks, oh shit, Lomachenko is one of the best champion. Put him in there as undefeated. As a matter of fact, I think even that same day they fixed it. They put him as undefeated, and then that same day they added the one that he had the loss. They never try to hide it, yo. Somebody screwed up and put it that he was undefeated, and then they fixed the graphic. But you gotta understand, my brother, the box rec shows that he has a loss. How you gonna try to hide that when everybody can see it? Ernest Morales, Jones versus Jackson in the ring. Ozzy, yeah, it was a mistake. It was a mistake, bro. Man, there wasn't no conspiracy about trying to hide it. Yeah, they're about to mix it up. They're about to go in, my peoples. JJ's in the house. Don't forget, the older the amateur, they have their man's strength. Of course. That's why, look, if you look at the Olympics, right, and you look at all the medalists, all the medalists range from between, like, the majority, I'm not going to say all of them, but the majority of the medalists in boxing range from 25 to 35 years old. The majority. You ain't seen 18, 19-year-old kids winning gold medals in boxing. They not even medaling. So the people that say, nah, yo, Lomachenko stayed in the amateurs beating a bunch of little kids, that's because they don't watch amateur boxing. They don't know what they're talking about. If you don't watch amateur boxing, you're like, yeah, he just beat a bunch of little kids. Meanwhile, it's grown men who's winning all of those tournaments, who's winning all the medals. It's grown men. It's not kids. Jones and Jackson, my peoples, round number 1, 30 seconds into the first round. They already shot a couple of bombs in the air. This look like it's going to be explosive. It's only a 6-rounder. And I can tell you right now, my peoples, when a fight is 4 to 6 rounds, you're going to see guys let their hands go. Because you don't got a lot of time. You get behind on the cards, you're not going to have a lot of time to come back. So this fight, it might not go the 6th round, and even if it does, a fight should break out pretty early. Look, first round, they already letting their hands go. Shaggy, I won the Native National Championship at 26, 165, my brother. They were even older than me. And look, you was 26 years old. By the way, congrats, my brother. Look at that. You was 26 years old, and they was older than you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. This shit about, the Olympic gold medalists, they stayed in the amateurs to beat a bunch of kids. That's crazy talk. That's people who just don't watch amateur boxing. They don't really know what the hell's going on. Ozzy, that guy who beat Amir Khan in the Olympics was 35 and won his 2nd gold medal beating Khan. You see what I'm saying, bro? Whoa, was it a slip or a knockdown? What happened, my people? Yo, what happened? It's the first round. I see somebody on a knee. The referee tending to him. More people hopped on the ring. Cuban guy. Yo, and the Cubans is similar to the amateurs, but even worse because Cubans, they cannot turn pro unless they leave the country. So you got Cubans that they're going to have their whole career in the amateurs. So imagine, you a 19-year-old kid from the States. A 19-year-old kid from the States. And you go up against a 30-year-old Cuban who been fighting at that level for 10 years already, 12 years. So in the first round, wait a minute. This should have been a knockout, my peoples. Bro caught it with a nasty body shot. And I don't know why they treated it like it was a low blow or something. Y'all watching the replay? Ooh, he caught it with a nasty body shot, made him go to a knee. This should have been a knockout. This should have been a knockout stoppage. Omari caught him with a nasty boom, nasty to the body, made him go down on his own. My man was hurt. This fight could have been stopped right here. Look at the replay. As he was going in, brother went boom, 2 shots to the body, made him drop on all 4s. Ernest Morales. Teofimo Stevenson won 3 gold medals. Oh, yeah, the fight is over. The fight is over. Yeah, yo, the fight is over, my peoples. We need it like that. So that's it, Ray. Yo, the first 2 fights ended in early stoppages. So now we're going to get fight number 3, Raymond Ford. Probably going to have to take a few minutes because this one finished so damn fast. Yes. Ernest Morales. Yeah, 3 gold medals, man. That man was nasty. Matter of fact, yo, Teofilo Stevenson. It's not Teofimo. I think it's Teofilo. I don't think it's Teofimo. I think it's similar to Teofimo. But I think he actually beat in the amateurs by stoppage David Tua. He stopped David Tua in the first round. Like less than a minute to go in the first round. Stopped him with a counter shot. Boom! JJ's in the house. Mike Tyson fight Jay Smith. See you looking down. And it's over. Yeah, man. I was looking down and boom! It was over. JJ's in the house. The older I get, the earlier I want the main event to be. That's what I'm talking about, man. I wish listen, to me, the main event should start. The perfect time for the main event to start is 9 o'clock at night. The only problem with that is that, these fights are broadcasted all over the world. So 9 o'clock at night, Eastern time, will probably be like 5 o'clock in LA and in the West Coast. So obviously that would be too early. So I guess they also have to find that balance so that everyone can watch it. But then again, think about it. In Australia, they're going to be watching this shit in the morning time. You're going to be watching it in the morning. So it just depends on where in the world you at. But there we have it. 2 fights, both finished by stoppage. And we get ready for the next one. Getting ready for the next one, my peoples. Ray Savage, I expect him to put up, one of those type of fights that we like, oh, here we go. The hands are flying. He's serious out here. By the way, Shakur Stevenson is actually out there watching the fights in person, supporting his cousin as well. R30, good win for the up-and-comer. Hell yeah, my brother. Hell yeah. My people's going to get real interesting. John Parham, I'm 2-0 so far. I'm 1-0 so far because I didn't make a prediction on this fight. John Parham, hell, I'm used to Tuesday night fights. Tuesday night fights was the shit. If you old school enough, you know about those. Hash bash. What we miss is the superstars that's good, that we bring back fight parties. I mean, the thing is, man, that fight parties to me is like when it's a superstar fighting a superstar, and we're not getting enough of those fights. I mean, for the most part, that's when like, I'll give you an example. I had a fight party in my house when Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor fought. No, my bad. When Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fought. I had a fight party in my house. I got the pictures from it. At that time, I wasn't streaming or nothing. I just got the pictures of it. But you got to have, big stars fighting each other for people to get motivated to actually want to do a fight party. Ernest Morales, I like watching the prelims to observe the young talent and the hype job. I enjoy the prelims as well. I'm telling you. That's why I like amateur boxing. I like to see fighters who are early in their career just to see where they're at. And I can make my own prediction as far as what type of future this fighter is going to have and then see it come true. Like Zaquin Moses, I see him becoming a champion. I see him being a very special fighter. And to me, it's funny. Look, think about this, my people, so you could see what haters are like, how you could identify a hater. Zaquin Moses, he's 3-0 right now. Think about the guys that the best fighters were fighting where they were 3-0. When you're 3-0, you're not fighting stars. You're not fighting big dogs. You're not fighting world champions. You're 3-0. And I already see a lot of people talking about, oh, he's a hype job. He's fighting a nobody. He's fighting a bum. Look who he went up against. Like, bro, a guy with 2 professional fights in his resume, what the hell you expect him to fight? You want him to fight a world champion or something? And it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. So you can already see Zaquin Moses getting mad hate about how he's a hype job and he's not all that. How the hell did you really determine that shit? You got this young kid who's 19 years old who's training with his cousin, with Shakur. But you know what's happening with Zaquin Moses? And I've seen it already. The same people who hate on Shakur already hating on Zaquin Moses. It's like the hate that Shakur gets is already seeping over to him. It's like if the people who don't like Shakur don't like him either. That's crazy. So it's like now a lot of people's gonna look goofy as hell when he start winning and get to a title shot and wins the title shot. They're gonna try to discredit that. Nah, he only won a title because he fought this guy or he didn't fight that guy for the belt. Like there's always gonna be a reason to hate on him. That's crazy. John Pound, last fight party I had was Ryan versus Haney. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. But like I said, man, to me, like for me to have a fight party, you know, that's a fight that is fight party worthy. But I need to see, stars facing each other to get motivated to actually do a fight party. John Pound, he not a runner and wants to stop it, so I think people will grow on this kid. Let's see. Let's see, because I see a lot of people hate on him is by default. Like, well, I don't like Shakur, so I'm not liking this guy either. Hash Bass, Moses looks good. Man, you only say that because you're a Shakur hater and you don't want to be on the rest of the bandwagon with the rest of the Shakur haters. Leo, nobody gets more hate than Tank. I mean, that depends. Because I could tell you nobody gets more love than Tank. How about the love Tank be getting? How about the people that defended him taking a knee? The people that try to say he had grease in the eye? The people that saw him getting punched in the eye and still try to say it was grease? Come on now. I see Shakur as getting way more hate than Tank. I mean, come on. Yeah, y'all call Tank the face of boxing. If you call him the face of boxing, how much hate he really getting? Now, Shakur really getting that hate, though. JJ's in their house. Whoa. What a joke. You fight who is in front of you, and you can't hate him until he duck. John Pound, Tank is 50-50. Leo, he didn't get punched in the eye. You see? There you go. There is video. There is literally video, and I posted it, of him getting punched in the eye, going like this, and taking a knee. Leo, you see how you say his braid hit his eye? That shit was already debunked. Another angle already came out. It was not the braid. The braid did not hit his eye and throw a bunch of grease inside his eye. That is a lie. You see? That's why I tell you, Tank don't get as much hate as he get love from the Tank fans. Y'all will lie for him. I literally posted the video where the braid goes like that and it doesn't even touch his eye. There's an angle of the video that it looks like it's the braid, but it's not. It's not the braid. The braid didn't touch his eye. And the tip of your braid is not loaded with grease. The grease in your braids is in your scalp, in your hair. And he got his hair greased 3 days before the fight, bro. That shit is dry as fuck by the time they fought. There was no grease in the eyes. But y'all want to believe it. Y'all want to believe everything to defend Tank Davis, bro. So you want to talk about Tank gets the most hate? Look how much love he get. That y'all lie for him. Hash Bash, Shakur and Moses has 2 different styles. Shakur is a boxer and Moses looking like a boxer puncher so far. I mean, we have to see how it develops, because you got to see that Moses is real early in his career. And at this stage, he's fighting lower level competition. He's able to have his way. Go look at Shakur Stevenson in his first 2-3 fights and see what he did with those opponents. Dispose of them the same way that you seen with Moses. But then again, I refer you to Oscar Valdez and I refer you to Jamel Herring. Look at those fights and the way Shakur fought them. By the way, he stopped Jamel Herring in the 10th round. The same Jamel Herring that handed Lamar Roach his only loss. Shakur stopped him in the 10th round. So I know everybody likes to focus on the worst fight they see on a fighter to say, look, that's how he is. But we have to look at the whole body of work. And Shakur is definitely not what Shakur haters paint him out to be. Look, Richardson Hitchens, he wanted to get Teofimo Lopez, by the way. I'm seeing Richardson Hitchens on stage right now. And he talking to the people from the zone. He wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez. Richardson Hitchens wanted to, and he still want to fight Teofimo Lopez, but because he couldn't get that fight, he's going to fight George Kambosos. That's an interesting fight. That's an interesting fight. I know a lot of people be knocking George Kambosos. Kambosos can fight. He can fight. Don't get it twisted. Kambosos is the type of fighter that he'll fight one of the best, and if they're not on their A game, if they're underestimating him, they could lose. He could upset them. He's that type of fighter. Hash Bash, Shakur, and Moses. Okay, I seen that comment already. Jay Parham, hit that like button. Yeah, my peoples, hit that like button, man. I'm about to be calling this Ray Ford fight for y'all, and trust me, it's gonna be interesting. A fight is gonna break out real early with Ray Ford. I promise you that. But yeah, man, Richardson Hitchens, I like him fighting Kambosos. Oh, by the way, in case y'all didn't see it, Keyshawn Davis and Edwin De Los Santos is back on. Remember that fight supposedly fell through because De Los Santos wasn't getting paid the money that he wanted? That fight is back on. So now, I guess after De Los Santos spoke out that they try to steal some of his money, they set everything straight to make sure they understand how much he's getting paid, and the fight is happening. Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos, my peoples. That's going to be a good fight. I'm super looking forward to that one. I had somebody driving me crazy on YouTube telling me, yo, De Los Santos going to knock Keyshawn Davis out. Why? You don't know shit about boxing. I'm like, all right, we're going to see. So, we're going to see. That's a fight that I'm really looking forward to. But, I tell you what, man, Richardson Hitchens, he's a guy that I like a lot because he's about that smoke. He's trying to get that fight with Teofimo Lopez. You know, he's trying to chase the big boys. That's what I like. I like to see those fighters that they're going to call out the best. They're going to call out the guys who have the titles and say, I want you. I want to fight you. You know, these throwback fighters, boxing needs them. Boxing needs those type of fighters. We're going to see. We're going to see how it plays out. I knew it was going to take a little bit for Ray Ford to climb in the ring because that second fight finished a little bit too fast. So I was like, yeah, they're going to take a while to set up for the next one. But the one thing I was saying, my peoples, about the zone, that they have to clean it up. Sometimes they take way too much time in between fights. Like, look, right now, it's only 9 o'clock at night, right? So this main event, if they wanted to, this main event could start by 11 o'clock at night. But guess what? We don't know when the next fight is going to start. They take forever. You know, they interviewing Richardson Hitchens right now, and I don't know what else they're going to do. Show us some highlight videos. Like the zone, they want to do too much in between fights. JJ's in the house. Come on, everyone. Let's go. Let's talk boxing. Leo, they need to speed it up. They do that a lot in the zone, man. They spend a lot of time in between fights. Talk a lot. Interview a lot. They do too much. It's like, that's one thing I used to like about Showtime boxing. Like a fight finish, and yo, by the time these dudes getting out the ring, they already ready to call the next two to step in the ring. Showtime boxing used to do it like that. HBO boxing used to do it like that. It's like the fights were back to back to back. But now with the zone, it's like, yo, when a guy wins, they want to show you a bunch of movies, highlight videos, a bunch of interviews, long interviews. It's like, come on, man. It's like it's almost like they want to fill up the air with something, and they want to start the fight at a certain time. And it's like, nah, yo, if they finish fighting, get the next two up. Let's fight. Let's get it going, my people. JJ's in the house. Hit the like button, everyone. I appreciate it, big dog. Hell yeah, hit the like button, share, comment, all that good stuff. And I've been seeing, by the way, some of you who've been sharing Box Center with other people, and other people coming through, checking out the channel, subscribing, because one of you shared it with somebody or shared it on social media. Yo, I really appreciate that, man. When people take my content and they share it with other people, it's like, that's the biggest form of giving me your stamp of approval. Like, yo, not only do I enjoy watching the channel, but I'm going to show it to other people so they could come watch it too. So everyone who shared Box Center, man, I super appreciate that, for real, my peoples. But again, right now they just over there talking with Richardson Hitchens. Like, that's it. We don't need to hear y'all talking no more. Richardson Hitchens is my guy, by the way. No disrespect to him. Love watching him fight. But that's it, man. I already know you fighting Gambozas, and I look forward to you whooping that ass. But, yo, that's it. Get off the stage. Bring the fighters into the ring, man. Let's get this action already, my people. Like, we got these first two fights finished early. What they going to do? They're going to now stretch it. Here we go, my peoples. I think, oh, man, I thought they was going to call Raymond Ford up, but they showing them Ford, Matisse. And that's it. They both look, you see, long-ass interview, and after the long-ass interview, now they showing videos of both fighters talking. They're going to show some highlight videos, and like, my brother, like, when a fight finish, you should definitely not take 30 minutes to start the next fight. That's crazy work. Because the people that are watching, they get bored. They're like, damn, bro, like, when y'all going to fight? And it's like, yo, if they would have did these fights like they used to do it on Showtime and HBO, like they kind of going back to back to back, yo, the main event will start at 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock at night, we're getting the main event. But no, we're getting this fight. They take it forever to get started. And when they finally start, let's see, even if whether it goes to distance or a stoppage, they're going to do the same shit. Okay, Ray Ford just got his gloves signed by the commission. You know, when they checked them and all that, they signed it already. So it looked like they're about to go to the ring. Y'all already know, my peoples. This fight, I am going to be calling it. Leo, Hitchens versus Gambozas. Nobody asked for that fight. I mean, that's who Hitchens was able to get in the ring with him. I know that he wanted to get Teofimo Lopez, but Teofimo got Barboza. That's a mandatory fight, so he had to do it. Let's see where it goes from there. But to be honest, I feel like this is George Cambosa's last big chance at a title shot. You know, if he get beat, they're gonna turn. He's gonna be like a gatekeeper now. Like, okay, you want to get a title shot? Go beat Cambosa's. Prove to us that you could beat him, then you could get a title shot. But I believe that that's it. He's, you know, because you got to understand, Cambosa's, after beating Teofimo Lopez, what he did, he lost twice in a row to Devin Haney, lost to Lomachenko. So he got to win now versus an opponent who's relatively unknown, but he's going for a title shot versus Hitchens. So he's going to have to perform. He's going to have, you know, a chip on his shoulder. Like, he got to win this fight. If he loses, that's it. I think he's going to be broken down to being a gatekeeper. Gay Rivera, Ray, he's got to let those hands go. Let's go. Yeah, they're about to go up, my peoples. We're about to get this action. I mean, you know, with Ray, a fight is always going to break out. So I know that we're going to get some action-packed type of material out here. My peoples, I'm going to stand up real quick because they're about to call the fighters up. I'm going to stand up real quick to get me a glass of water. I got to be hydrated because I'm going to call this fight. And I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of yelling for this one. So give me a second, my peoples. I'll be right back with ya. Here we go, my peoples. Thomas Matisse is already in the ring. Ray Ford about to go up. We finally getting this action. Here we go. Underrated Will. Who winning? Had to grab a bite to eat. The fight's actually about to start. Ray Savage, Raymond Ford about to take the ring. Thomas Matisse is already in the ring. And Raymond Ford is about to step up, my peoples. Raymond Ford is about to step up. Hash Bash, this should be a good test for Ford. I believe so. I believe so. There's gonna be a competitive fight, man. Let me see. Let me see. Leo, who wins? I mean, I got Raymond Ford. That's my guy. Tell you that right now. Raymond Ford is my guy. One of my favorite fighters to watch. Exciting every time out. So I got him winning this fight. That's how I got it going down. Let's get it, my people. Yeah. So we've been waiting for. Here we go, my peoples. Here we go, my peoples. Make your predictions. Does anyone see an upset for this fight? Does everyone see Ray Ford winning it? Or is there anyone here that sees Thomas Matisse winning it? And you know, to be honest, I feel like this fight did not get enough attention. And I would say it's because, you know, Jaron Ennis and Eimantas Stanionis is such a big fight that it got all the attention for this card. But yo, this is a good one right here, man. And we gotta understand that Ray Ford is a main event type of fighter too. JJ said that, let's go. Yes. Take us away, Jay Smith. You already know, man. We about to be calling it the way I only call it. Ain't nobody calling it like we do, my peoples. Ernest Morales, this fight will decide their individual futures. I believe so. I believe, you know, Matisse, you gotta understand, he's what, 34 years old or something like that. He got he got a record of 22 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 17 knockouts. So you know he got power. Thomas Matisse can fight. But I believe that he needs, he got a chip on his shoulder. He needs to win this fight. When you're already in your mid-30s and you're getting to this stage, co-main event, if you lose, you can disappear just like that. Just like that, you can disappear and go back to fighting in small venues and all that. Arch 30, my guy Yasov, here for the deal. Hash Bass, explain to us about the loss that Ford took against Nick Ball. Yo, that was a good fight. That was a competitive fight, and if you watched it, it felt like it was one of those fights where he just decided to trade leather on the inside and he got beat to the punch. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was a skills issue. I think he could beat him in a rematch. I would say it was just one of those fights where he went in, traded leather, and got beat to the punch. Arch 30, sup J Smith? What's up, my brother? Ray Ford about to get it in versus Thomas Matisse. Boxing Junkie. Ooh, Boxing Junkie in the building. But Boost didn't really get that attention either. I mean, you're right. I don't think this card in general got attention either. But I was more referring to us in this channel because I don't know why Boost wasn't getting that type of attention. But I myself, if you check, we went live and spoke about Boost at least 4 or 5 times. Like, I definitely gave him the attention he deserved. But I didn't talk a lot about Ray Ford because, I was so focused on Jaron, Boost, Ennis, and Eimantas, Stanionis. Here we go, my peoples. Round number 1. Let's get it in. You see Ray Ford from that southpaw stance already using that jab, putting that stick out there. Matisse is standing. They standing in front of the ring, my people, just staring each other down. Ray Ford coming forward with a nice little double jab. It didn't land, but you can see that he's already putting it out there. Ray Ford already with a straight left to the body. Ooh, straight left and a right hook from Ray Ford. Straight left and another right. He got him in the corner. My peoples, Ray Ford is already going to let his hands go early. I told y'all fight was going to break out. Ray Ford comes out to fight. You can see he's going to be looking to get on the inside. Matisse is a little bit taller, has the reach advantage. I don't see Matisse using that jab like he should. I don't see Matisse using the reach advantage. So this is going to be, ooh, Ray Ford with the 1, 2, 3. Ray Ford with the jab and a straight left hand to the body. I'm telling y'all, man, Matisse, I don't see him, using a jab. Ray Ford with the 1, 2. They're in the middle of the ring, my peoples. And it's only a minute and a half passed in the first round, and Ray Ford already trying to cause bodily harm. Ray Ford with a straight left hand and a right hook. Those two missed. Straight left hand to the body from Ray Ford. Matisse hasn't done a lot of anything. He hasn't done much. So, Ray Ford, there you go with the jab. You can see that, Savage came out aggressive early, halfway into the first round, and he's already thrown a lot of punches. Ooh, Ray Ford with a straight left hand that missed, but then he caught it with a right hook. Flush, right in the kisser. Ooh, Ray Ford is looking like he's trying to do damage tonight. He's trying to make it a quick night. That's what I'm taking from what I see him doing in the first round. Ray Ford once again with the 1, 2. Matisse with the high guard trying to block those. Coming forward now. Ray Ford with the jab. Okay, Matisse got him. Ooh, Ray Ford with the straight right hand and a left. A straight left hand and a right. Yo, Ray Ford is looking very, very sharp. Matisse is not doing much. I think right now he's overwhelmed by Ray Savage's speed. Right now, my people. Ooh, Ray Savage with a 1, 2 and a right hook to the body that landed flush. Straight left hand to the body from Ray Ford. Matisse is still standing in front of him with the high guard, but he's not really doing much. He's not looking good. Ray Ford, 10 seconds to go in round number 1. He's winning this round easily. Easily winning this round. You can see it. Matisse is standing right in front of him, but he's not doing nothing. He's very hesitant. There you go, my people. Round number 1. And y'all already see what type of fight this is going to be. I told y'all that a fight was going to break out early. And goddamn, a fight broke out early. Round number 1. And you can already see Ray Savage letting them hands fly. Combination punching. That's why I like to watch this dude, my people. I be trying to tell y'all. MAW, Gunner getting outgunned. Hash Bass. I see eventually Matisse going to try to walk 4 down. Arch 30. Matisse pre-fight chatter. Now he getting smoked. Leo, this fight going the distance. We're going to see, man, because Ray Ford landed some big shots, and it's only the first round. You can see him letting his hands go. And Matisse was primarily focusing on keeping that high guard and blocking punches, but offensively, he didn't do much. He's, very hesitant. He need to let them hands go. He need to let them hands go, my peoples. Leo, this fight going the distance. They don't have power. Here we go, my peoples. They back to the middle of the ring. That's what I always do. I call what the action, and in between rounds, we politics, see what y'all talking about. Ooh, Ray Ford with the straight, with the 1-2 and the hook to the body. That landed flush once again. Okay, there you go. Ray Ford with the jab. They right in the middle of the ring, my peoples. And Matisse, he's looking, but he's not really doing much. Okay, a jab to the body from Matisse. Ray Ford with the 1-2. Those missed. And let's see. I see Matisse looking like he's more about to settle down. Because that first round, I don't know if he was nervous or if he was just trying to see what Ray Ford brought to the table. But he did absolutely nothing in that first round. And every time he closes the gap, Ray Ford letting them hands go. So Matisse gotta be careful. The one thing that he's doing, he's trying to step on the inside on Ray Savage with the high guard. You can see he keeping them hands up. But still, if Ray gets through that guard, he could hurt him. And obviously, he's outworking him. First round, Ray Savage outworked Thomas Matisse. Second round, we're at the midway point, 1 minute and 30 seconds. And it's kind of been like, ooh, Ray Ford with the 1-2 and a 1-2. Landed in the face, flush. Matisse tried to retaliate. Oh, Matisse landed a nice right hand. Ray Ford with the right hook. Ray Ford with the right uppercut. Matisse retaliated with a left hook. Matisse with a straight right hand. Okay, look like Matisse is about to get aggressive, my people. Ooh, Matisse with a straight right hand to the body. He's coming forward now, trying to walk him down. Ray Ford standing in the corner, waiting to counter punch. Matisse with a jab to the body, being very cautious. He know what Ray Ford got. Ooh, Ray Ford caught him with a 1-2. Straight. Ooh, Ray Ford with another 1-2. Matisse picked him up. Strong guy. They both. Ooh, Matisse with a straight right hand right in the snack box. Another straight right hand from Matisse. Matisse keep coming forward. Ray Ford with the 1-2. Matisse with the jab. Ray Ford with the jab. Another jab from Ray Ford. A right hook and a straight left hand from Ray Ford. Straight left hand to the body from Ray Ford. And Matisse keeping that high guard. Straight right to the body from Matisse. Ray Ford says no, but usually when they say no, that means yes. A 1-2-3-4 combination from Ray Ford. Straight right hand from Matisse. They back to the middle of the ring, my peoples. Another jab. Snappy jab from Ray Ford. They still in the middle of the ring. Ooh, straight left hand from Ray Ford. Landed right in the nose. And you go. They back to the middle of the ring. The round is over, my peoples. You see what I'm saying? Ray Ford is outworking them. Landing the better shot. Matisse, he's coming forward, but he's focusing so much on keeping that high guard. He's not really doing much. He's throwing some punches here and there. He did a little bit more than he did in that first round, but I think it's unanimous. I think we all agree that Ray Ford won that round. Does anybody in here think Matisse won that round? Y'all tell me. Arch 30. Matisse standing and they're not throwing hands. Hash bash. Raymond Ford is not special. Arch 30. Check this. It's gonna be a good fight. MAW. Gonna trying though. Trying to at least stay competitive. JJ's in there. I don't think it will go the distance. Arch 30. 2-0. Ray Ford. That's how I got it too. MAW. Matisse worried about that coming back. Yeah. That's what it is. When you see a fighter not punching like that, it's that he's worried about what's coming back at him. So he's hesitant. Matisse is super hesitant. He's thrown some good right hands, a couple of left hooks, but he's, he keeping that high guard, and he's mostly focused on trying to block punches coming his way than actually letting his hands go. Look, he's coming forward, but it's Ray Ford letting that jab go. Ray Ford has been doing a very good job, letting that jab go, keeping that stick out there. Another straight left hand from Ray Ford and the left hook. We already see 1, 2, 3, 4 from Ray Ford. We already see that Ray Ford is the guy who has the faster hands. There you go, Matisse coming forward, a right hook and a jab. Coming forward with the high guard, straight left hand from Ray Ford. Jab to the body from Matisse. Ford got his back against the ropes, but Matisse, look, didn't throw a single punch right there. You can see that Ford with a right hook and a straight left hand. Matisse went under that left hand. Matisse keep coming forward, my peoples. 1, 2, 3 from Ray Ford. Matisse keeps coming forward, but he's not doing nothing. Straight left to the body from Ray Ford. Matisse with a straight right hand. Back to the middle of the ring. Jab from Ray Ford. You see, Matisse closed the gap, but didn't throw a punch. A nice little check hook. Straight right hand from Matisse, didn't land. Jab from Ford. Ooh, straight left hand and a right hook from Raymond Ford. Matisse goes into the clinch. It's not, look, Matisse got to do a lot more than what he's doing, my peoples. Right now, it's almost looking like he's focused on surviving, on not getting hit. Ray Ford again with the 1-2. Matisse with the high guard. Ooh, Ray Ford attempted a right uppercut that would have sent his head to Valhalla. There you go, he walking him down, my peoples. Matisse walking him down. Ray Ford got his backs up against the rope. He gets out of the rope with a straight left hand and a right hook. Matisse is still coming forward, still got the high guard, still not letting his hands go. That's not going to work out for you, buddy. You can see that he's very, very hesitant. Ray Ford got his back up against the rope, gets out of there with a straight left hand that misses. Once again, Ray Ford with the 1-2-3. Matisse stepped back, straight to the back, away from the... Ooh, Ray Ford caught it with another right hand, right in the kisser. Push his head back like a bobblehead. There you go, Matisse coming forward again with the high guard. Jab to the body from Matisse. Ray Ford pulling out there with the right hand. 1-2-3 from Ray Ford. That 3 was a right hook to the body. There you go. Matisse got him in the rope, but he's not doing anything, my people. He's just watching him. Just watching him, talking. Jab to the body from Matisse. And there you go, my people. That's another round for Raymond Ford. That's another one. Ernest Morales. Matisse is getting outclassed. Hash bass. Matisse is applying pressure, and Matisse needs to time Ford. R30. Unless Matisse pick up the pace, he'll lose a unanimous decision. MAW. Matisse look like he's trying to figure out how to set something out, but still can't. He's not doing enough, my people, because you see multiple times he walked Ray Ford down all the way to the ropes, but he's just staring at him. He's hesitant about what punches are coming back at him. John Parham. The fight gonna be over in 2 more rounds, in my opinion. Let's see. Look at Boots stepping in the building. Jaron Boots Ennis. Matisse left eye already swole up. Swole up. John Parham, 3 more to 20, my peoples. Ooh, 3 more likes, my peoples. Let's get to 20 likes, man. Hit that like button. Here we go, my peoples. They back to the middle of the ring. And you can see Matisse's eye swole up. That's not a good sign. Ooh, Ray Ford caught him with a right hook right in the swollen eye. Ooh, Ray Ford with the 1-2-3 and a right hook to the body. Matisse, a right hand. You can see, my people, Matisse throws 1 punch. Ray Ford throws 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going to go down like that. You're not going to win a fight like that, champ. They're in the middle of the ring. Ray Ford with the jab. Matisse with the straight right hand. Matisse coming forward now. Jab to the body from Matisse. Ray Ford with the jab. They're in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Ray Ford with the 1-2-3. Caught Matisse. Ooh, Ray Ford with the left and the right. Matisse clinches. Matisse is getting outclassed. He's getting outworked. Straight right hand from Matisse. Right forward with the jab. Back to the middle of the ring, my peoples. Matisse does a good job in walking him down and taking him to the ropes, but then he does nothing. Straight right hand from Matisse. He backs away from Raymond Ford's left hand. Ooh, left hook and a right hook to the body from Ray Ford. Those landed flush. Those hurt. Those shots to the body like that, he felt those. Jab from Raymond Ford. Here we go, my peoples. Raymond Ford now is coming forward. If he starts walking Matisse down, it's going to be a problem. I see a stoppage coming if he's going to do that. Okay, Matisse got out the ropes, but he's still taking punishment while not fighting back. Matisse is definitely not doing enough to win this fight. Raymond Ford with a jab and a left hook to the body. Raymond Ford with a straight left hand to the body. Matisse keeping that high guard, trying to block or partially block those punches. But Raymond Ford is the guy who's performing. He's the guy who's showing out right now. Matisse, look, he's standing right in front of him. Right in front of him. Got him with his back up against the rope. Raymond Ford gets out of the rope with a 1-2. Straight left hand to the body from Raymond Ford. Matisse tried to jab to the body. That missed. There you go. They're in the middle of the ring. So you see Matisse doing a lot of little movements, but he's not doing nothing really. Raymond Ford with the 1-2. Matisse just staring at him. Matisse went straight to the back while Raymond Ford threw a 1-2-3. Straight left hand and a right hook from Raymond Ford. Straight left hand and another right hook from Raymond Ford. Matisse pushes him away. He looked like he's getting frustrated already. Straight right hand from Matisse. Coming forward now. Raymond Ford with the lateral movement. Jab from Raymond and jab from Matisse at the same time. Raymond Ford with a straight left hand and another straight left hand to the body. The round is over. And it's another round for Raymond Ford, my peoples. I don't know about y'all, but I see Raymond Ford pitching a shutout. To me, right now, Raymond Ford is pitching a shutout. That's how I see it. MAW, Ford more snappy. That's a fact, my brother. Gabe Rivera red. Matisse looked gun shy. I'm telling you, man, it's round number 5, and we really haven't seen Matisse let his hands go like that. He's been throwing mostly one punch at a time, while Raymond Ford is throwing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punches. Combination after combination. R30, Matisse. What the heck? Yo, I'm telling you, man. I see what's going on. He's getting outclassed, and he's scared to let them hands go because he know what's coming back. He's scared to let them hands go, my people. He's gun shy. JJ's in their house. Doesn't have enough power to keep Ford honest. I mean, it's that he hasn't even landed big shots like that on Ford. He hasn't. He got popped. Yo, Matisse got popped. But you got to catch him. You see that he keeps trying that straight right hand, that lead right hand. You're not going to catch Raymond Ford with that shot. He's a lot faster than you. You got to set him up. You're going to have to set him up or catch him with a perfect counter shot. Look at that, Raymond Ford. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. And a right hook to the body from Raymond Ford in the middle of the ring. Jab to the body from Raymond Ford. Matisse keeping a high guard, still not doing anything. Coming forward with the high guard and nothing. Look at that. Walked him down all the way to the ropes. Straight right hand from Matisse. Ooh, nice little right uppercut from Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford with the 1-2 and a right hook to the body. Straight left hand from Raymond Ford. A little check hook from Raymond Ford. Straight left hand from Raymond Ford. Another right hand from Ford. 1, 2, 3 from Ford. That 3 was a right hook to the body. A left hook to the head from Raymond Ford. Matisse retaliates with a straight right hand. They back to the middle of the ring. Oh, Matisse, a nice little left hook from Matisse. Finally, Raymond Ford with the jab. Matisse with the 1-2. Here you go. They back to the middle of the ring, my peoples. Matisse standing right in front of him, holding that high guard. He's just not throwing enough punches. Jab to the body from Matisse. Now you see Raymond Ford coming forward. 1-2 from Raymond Ford. Oh, Raymond Ford with the left uppercut and the right hook. Matisse starting to back away from those punches. Lead right hand from Matisse. That one landed on Ford. Here we go. Now Matisse got his back up against the rope. And yo, when Ford take him to the rope, he let them hands go. They in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Got me choking out here. 1, 2, 3 from Raymond Ford. Okay, Matisse clinch. Whoa. Here we go. The referee separate them. They're in the middle of the ring. Let's see what they're going to do, my peoples. 50 seconds to go in round number 5. Raymond Ford with the 1, 2, 3. Caught him with a right hook. Right in that swollen eye. Jab from Raymond Ford. Matisse keeping that high guard. Not doing much. Jab from Raymond Ford. Back to the middle of the ring. El Mexicano. 1, 2, 3 from Raymond Ford. With a right hand to the body. A right hook to the head from Raymond Ford. Matisse coming forward with that high guard. Jab from Raymond Ford. You can see that snappy jab from Raymond Ford. He's doing a good job. Ooh, Raymond Ford, yo, with a counter right hand to the head, a left and a right to the head. Matisse keeps going forward, man, with that high guard, but he's just not doing enough. He's not doing anything. Okay, Matisse with a left hook to the body and a left hook up top. The round is over. And another round for Raymond Ford. Hash bash. 4 leaps and still catching. Ernest Morales. Matisse getting gun shy. Blinking out of his right eye. It's been a wash up till now. R30. Matisse no show. Gabriel Barrett. Matisse walking punching bag. Yo. He keeps coming forward, but he not letting them hands go. And that's the thing, yo. Raymond Ford, when he got his back up against the ropes, he gonna let 1, 2, 3, 4 punches fly right there. He get out the ropes with them punches. Oh my God, the replay, you see Raymond Ford landing a right hook right in that swollen eye. Nasty. Look at the replay, my peoples. Raymond Ford keep catching him with that right hook. Nice and short. Flush. Here we go, my people. Round number 6. R30. Crazy work. All talk, no show for Matisse. Yo, Matisse not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Raymond Ford with a straight left head to the body. Matisse coming forward. You know what's going to happen with Matisse after losing a bunch of rounds, getting behind on the cards like crazy. He going to start trying to let his hands go like, bro, you can't win without a knockout. You're going to be losing all them rounds like that. Remember, my people, this is a 10-rounder. It's a 10-rounder. And Matisse got cleaned out in the first 5 rounds. So if he was to win these 5 rounds straight, that shit would be a draw. It would be a draw if he could win 5 rounds straight. And he's not, look, he got Raymond Ford in the corner. Ray steps out of there with a nice jab. Matisse with a straight right hand. Here we go. Raymond Ford got his back up against the ropes. Matisse with another jab. Raymond Ford with a straight right hand, a straight left hand, a right hook, and another left hand. Combination punching from Ray Ford. It's been like that from the beginning of the fight. Oh, we got a headbutt, my peoples. We got a headbutt. I don't know if it's a cut, but we got a nasty headbutt right there. They both felt it. Okay, Raymond Ford using that jab on him. Jab to the body. Matisse comes forward. Ford got his back up against the rope. You can see Matisse's left eye is real swollen. That thing is going to get shut down if he keep taking that right hook. Okay, Matisse with a 1-2. Raymond Ford with a 1-2-3. Hook to the body from Raymond Ford. Ooh, straight left hand and a right hook from Raymond Ford. Matisse coming forward with that high guard, but not throwing punches. Another straight left hand and a right hook from Ray Ford. Raymond Ford coming forward with a 1-2. Matisse had to clinch. No choice but to clinch. Here you go. Matisse with a lead right hand. Raymond Ford with a left hand and a right hook. He been landing that combination flush. Matisse with a straight right hand. And a jab from Matisse. Matisse coming forward now. A jab from Matisse. He's still coming forward. Trying to back Raymond Ford to the rope. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the 1-2-3. Raymond Ford with a straight left hand. There you go, my people. They're in the middle of the ring right now. Raymond Ford with the 1-2-3. Those missed. Matisse was able to back away from those. Jab from Matisse. Ooh, 1-2-3 from Raymond Ford. That 3 was a right hook to the body that landed flush. Matisse hopping around, but he looked goofy as hell because he getting outboxed, outworked, and just getting beat up. Don't be jumping around like you showing off, brother. You taking a beating out there tonight. 15 seconds to go in round number 6, my peoples. There you go, Raymond Ford, 1-2-3-4. Matisse was able to back away from those. Matisse now hopping around on his toes. I don't know for what. You getting beat up out there, son. The round is over, and I'm guessing that we all got Raymond Ford pitching a shutout thus far. MAW, one-way traffic for Ray, outclassing Matisse. JJ's in their house. Ford walking in the front door with no hesitation, walking right in. Matter of fact, he walking in the front door and going straight to his kitchen, to his refrigerator, grabbing his food and eating it. Just like that. Ours 30. Letting them hands go in round 8. Too late, Matisse. That's what I'm saying, man. You know, he going to try to now let his hands go at the end of the fight and try to do something like, bro, nah. You been had to let them hands go. You see Jaron boost Ennis right there getting ready. Eimantas Stanionis already got his gloves on. So, the main event is going to be serious. They get ready for that action. Hash bash. I don't know why Matisse isn't going to the body, and yet Ford beating him up. Here we go, my peoples. They back on. Ernest Morales, this fight has been disappointing. I expected more, but Ford is a whole level above. Whoa! Okay, you see some bombs landing. Yeah, I agree. Ray Ford is a couple of levels probably above Matisse. And what I think happened is that Matisse felt that power in the first round when Ray put them combinations together. He noticed the speed, and he's been hesitant, man. He's been hesitant. He don't want to, you know. In fact, you see when Raymond Ford now is throwing them punches in combination, Matisse backing straight up to the back. He don't want no type of that action. He don't want to fight inside of a phone booth. So he's trying to walk him down, but as soon as Ray Ford throw punches, he's backing away from that. He's not trying to stay. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the 1-2 and the 1-2 in Matisse's melon. There you go, Matisse is coming forward once again. Ray Ford with his back up against the rope and gets out of there with the good old 1-2, 1-2. Matisse's back away straight, and he was able to make a miss. Ray Ford with the 1-2 and a right hook to the body. Those body shots are vicious for Ray Ford. Straight right hand and a straight left hand and a right hook from Ray Ford. And he repeated that dosage twice. Again, you see it's been a trend in this fight where Matisse is coming forward but not really doing anything. And you know, I'm surprised that Matisse is not using that jab. He got that reach advantage on Ray Ford, but he's just not using it. He keeps trying to land that lead right hand, and he's too slow. Raymond Ford has been able to dodge that hand all the time. And he's not setting it up. Matisse is not setting up that right hand. He's just kind of waiting to try to land it. Okay, you see a double jab from Matisse and a right hand. And that right hand did land. So that's the point, man. You're trying to land the right hand, set it up. Don't just throw it as a lead all the time because it's not successful. It hasn't been successful versus Ray Ford. Here we go. Matisse is coming forward with the high guard. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the jab and the left uppercut. Matisse with the lead right hand again. He missed. That lead right hand, forget about it, man. Start using that jab, Matisse. Here we go. Matisse got Ray Ford with his back against the rope. A little jab to the body from Matisse. But he's still not doing much. Raymond Ford with the jab and a straight left hand to the body. They're in the clinch, my people. 15 seconds to go. Here we go. They're in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Raymond Ford with a straight left hand and a right hook to the body. Matisse, another lead right hand from Matisse. Raymond Ford with the left uppercut. Jab from Raymond Ford. Matisse coming forward, the high guard. Didn't throw a single punch and the round ended. You see what I'm saying? You can't just keep coming forward and not throw punches at a guy who's letting his hands go. Raymond Ford is unloading on you, bro. Come on now. MAW, Matisse too hesitant. His corner needs to tell him to throw more. Terrence Crawford, Cousin Jay Smith, salute my brother. Arch 30, hopefully Ford gets a better challenge next time. Terrence Crawford, Grandma told me to tell you, after you done with the live, we eating food soon with the whole family. Oh shit, let's get it. Let's get it. MAW, open stance, throw some lead hooks. Yo, if y'all notice, Matisse keeps throwing that lead right hand And Raymond Ford keeps dodging it. Why keep doing it? You've been doing that the whole fight. It's like he wants to land that big right hand. And if look, he started the round with a lead right hand. It's like if you don't set that punch up, you're not gonna land it, bro. If anything, you're gonna keep getting counterpunched. You can see now my people, look, round number 8, you can see the sense of urgency in Matisse. Like he's now a little bit desperate. Came out right away, straight with a straight right hand. And like it's too late to now you want to be desperate. At this point, Matisse don't need to win rounds. He needs to knock Ray Ford out to win this fight. Like he could win the last remaining rounds, and he's not gonna win this fight already. And you go Raymond Ford with the 1-2. They in the middle of the nice jab from Raymond Ford, right in the nose. They in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Matisse has been good enough to hang around and to maybe make it the distance, but he hasn't done absolutely nothing to show that he can win this fight. You know what this fight looks like to me, my peoples? Remember Canelo and Berlanga? Where Berlanga didn't even look like he was trying to win the fight. He just looked like he was trying to go the distance. Right? Ooh, Raymond Ford caught him with a 1-2-3. That right hook landed right in Matisse's ear. Ooh, another Raymond Ford 1-2-3 combination. Jab to the body from Raymond Ford. Matisse smiling and coming forward, but that smile just says, I'm getting beat up out here. I want to look positive. A minute and a half to go in the round number 8. Raymond Ford with the 1-2 and a right hook to the body. He just beating him up out there, man. He just getting pummeled. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the straight left hand and a right hook to the melon. Matisse is still coming forward. Well, he's showing that he could take a punch, but my brother, showing that you could take a punch is not going to help you win a fight. You got Matisse jumping on his toes now, backing away. Come on now. I think the biggest mistake that Matisse has made in this fight is stay away from the jab. Like, bro, Raymond Ford with the 1-2-3-4-5. Raymond Ford with the 1-2-3. Raymond Ford with the 1-2. Raymond Ford with the straight left hand and a right hook. Come on, Matisse, do something, my brother. You out there getting pummeled, B. Raymond Ford got his back up against the rope, and Matisse took a jab to the face, didn't throw a single punch. Matisse got him in the ropes, jab to the body from Matisse. Finally, he tried something. Raymond Ford got his back up against the corner. Matisse with the double jab. Raymond Ford with the lateral movement. Matisse holding that high guard, looking like he's scared of them punches coming his way. They're in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Matisse attempted. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the 1-2-3. Raymond Ford with the left uppercut. Raymond Ford with the right hook. Raymond Ford with the 1-2. Matisse coming forward, but he not doing anything. Ate another jab to the mouth from Raymond Savage. Come on, man. Ray Savage just pummeling you, bro. Pummeling you. This is a pummeling session that we watching, my peoples. Keep it 100. JJ said that how Matisse is fighting like an old fighter, can't let his hands go. That's reasonable. MAW, Ray has better punch variations. Matisse needs to set up a KO ASAP. One-way traffic. Matisse just walked in from the punishment without returning, shaking my head. Yo, why are you walking somebody down all the way to the ropes, all the way to the corner, and they're not doing anything, bro? Look at another right hook from, oh my God, if y'all watching the replay, Raymond Ford landing them punches straight to the melon on Matisse. I think the biggest mistake we've seen from Matisse from the beginning is that he got away from that jab. He's not jabbing like that. He's not using his reach like that. He's getting outworked. Raymond Ford with a double jab and a straight left hand. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the 1-2-3. That was a hook to the body. In the middle of the ring. Jab from Raymond Ford. I think Matisse is also affected by Raymond Ford's speed. He just don't know how to handle it. Ooh, a 1-2 from Raymond Ford with a straight left hand to the body. Ooh, Raymond Ford with a straight left hand and a right hook. Matisse trying to come forward, man, but he not throwing punches. Matisse tried a monster right hand, but he missed. Like I told y'all, man, you're not going to land that right hand on Raymond Ford like that. Like he's banking on a big right hand, and it's like he's not really even setting it up. He's throwing it as a lead right hand too often. Raymond Ford with the jab. Got out of the ropes. Matisse landed a short right hand. Matisse coming forward. Got Raymond Ford up against the corner. Tried that right hand once again. Was blocked. Matisse with the 1-2. Raymond Ford now walking out of the corner. Walking straight forward into Matisse. Ooh, right hook to the body from Raymond Ford. Left hook to the body from Matisse. Straight left hand and a right hook from Raymond Ford. Straight right hand from Matisse. Ooh, they traded some nasty leather right there, my peoples. Raymond Ford with the jab. Matisse with the lead right hand once again. In the middle of the ring, my peoples. Jab from Raymond Ford. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in round number 9. Straight right hand from Matisse. I'm going to tell y'all like this. Matisse is making himself look bad. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the right hook and the left hand. Matisse is looking bad, my people, because he been laughing and making faces and talking like my brother. You out there, look. Raymond Ford gave him a 1-2-3 with a nasty hook to the body, and he talks back to him. Like, bro, don't talk. Fight. You getting beat up out there. You're not supposed to be talking. Like Matisse, like Raymond Ford is talking. Like, he could talk. He's beating your ass, bro. He pummeling you. Matisse over there going, yeah, what's up? Like, bro, nah. Shut the hell up. You're getting beat up out there. They pitching a shutout against you. Stop it. Matisse coming forward. Raymond Ford. One thing I like about Raymond Ford in this fight, you can see he's keeping his composure. He know that Matisse is a strong opponent. He's not, getting overconfident. He's still boxing him. He's still doing what he got to do to win this fight. And he's not getting careless. So Raymond Ford is fighting a very smart fight, my peoples. Here we go. 10 seconds to go in the round. Matisse doing a lot of moving around. The round is over, my people. We headed into the last round, and we're watching Ray Savage pitching a shutout. Ernest Morales, Matisse doesn't look like he wants to win. It don't look like it, bro. MAW, Gunner done got enough ammo. JJ's in their house. Unanimous decision, Ford. Trying to tell you, my peoples, Matisse is out there taking a beating. He acting like he's trying to show up. He acting like everything is cool, talking back, smiling, going like this. Like, man, listen, focus on boxing, bro. Because at this point in time, the only way that Matisse could win this fight is with a knockout. That's the only way. And there's nothing that we've seen in these first rounds that suggests that he could knock Raymond Ford out. Last round, Matisse need to just let all out now. Let's see, my people. Let's see what he's going to do. Ernest Morales, you're right, my brother. Raymond Ford pitching a shutout. Let's see. Round number 10. Let's see if Matisse can land a big shot. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the straight right hand and the left hook. It's that speed, man. Matisse just don't know what to do about that speed. Raymond Ford again with the straight left hand and the right hook. Here you go, Matisse once again coming forward but not really throwing anything. Raymond Ford with the 1-2-3. Raymond Ford with the jab. Another jab from Raymond Ford. Matisse coming forward with that high guard. Jab from Matisse. Here we go. They both sizing each other up. Raymond Ford got his back up against the ropes. Matisse with the jab. Raymond Ford slipped it and counter jab. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the 1-2-3. Matisse coming forward once again with the high guard. Now, my peoples, look. That first whole minute of the last round, Matisse threw like 2 jabs. In the middle of the ring once again. And I don't know if Matisse is waiting maybe to finally land a big right hand or a counter shot, but he's not doing anything. Raymond Ford coming forward. And at this point, I'm just going to say that Matisse's whole plan right now is just to survive and go the distance. He don't look like he's trying to win this fight. Look at that 1-2-3 from Raymond Ford. Matisse with the high guard. Raymond Ford with the right hook to the head. Matisse coming forward but not throwing punches. You can see they sizing each other up. sizing each other up. Nothing is happening. Matisa with the jab, hopping on his toes. Look, my people, it's been 2 minutes of the last round, and Matisa has thrown no more than 5 punches. So that's it. It doesn't even look like he's trying to win. He's just trying to survive and go the distance. I guess for Matisa, he's looking to have some type of moral victory and say, well, I went the distance with Ray Ford, because you damn sure don't look like you're trying to win this fight. Raymond Ford attempted a right hook. Matisa was able to slip that, back away. 30 seconds to go in the round. Ooh, Raymond Ford with the 1-2-3. Matisa damn near running forward but not doing anything. Matisa attempted a big left hook. He missed. Raymond Ford caught him with a straight left hand. Matisa coming forward, you know, being real active with his legs but not doing anything with the hands. Matisa with the right hand and the left hook. Those were partially blocked by Raymond Ford. Another right hand from Matisa that was blocked. 10 seconds to go in the round. Matisa coming forward once again, looking like he wants to be aggressive, but it's obviously too late for him. And there goes the last bell, my peoples. There it goes. The fight is over. We're about to get the main event. Jaron Ennis versus Eimantas Stanionis. Raymond Ford pitched a shutout. Matisa was not ready for that type of action. He just wasn't, my peoples. Damn, he did a lot of talking like he was going to put the beats on Ray Ford, only to get beat up. Matisa got pummeled. That's the only way we could say it. Matisa got pummeled. MAW, Ray showing class. Yo, y'all see why I like watching Raymond Ford, man. You know, I like those fighters who they gonna let their hands go in combinations. Leo, Matisa getting a check and going home. Yeah, that's it. He getting paid, getting his check, but he got beat up. Got beat up. Hash bass. Matisa act like he came to fight, but didn't come to fight. I think from the beginning he was just scared of that speed and that power, and decided to put too much focus on defending himself rather than actually letting his hands go. We didn't even see Matisa throwing combinations like that. The whole fight he was throwing 1 and 2 punches. Keston Luke, Matisa is so cocky, and he's not a good fighter. I think he's an okay fighter. Too cocky for the type of skill levels that he brought into this fight. Way too cocky. Not even that Matisa is old. He's unskilled. Now, honestly, I think he has a certain level of skill, because you can see his mechanics. You can see the left hook was real sharp. The right hand looked good. It's just that he wasn't doing nothing to set those punching up. It's like he didn't know what to do about Ray Savage's speed. He was just stuck. JJ Zendejas. Hopefully, there's a 30-minute break in between. Oh, man. MAW. Montana Love. Ooh. I would like to see that fight. Ray Savage and Montana Love. That's a good fight, bro. Keston Luke. I've seen better amateurs. Now listen. I will say this. Keston Luke. He didn't look so good, or he looked as bad as he looked, because he had Ray Savage in front of him. If he would have had an opponent who wasn't as good, he would have looked a lot better. He would have let his hands go. So you didn't really get to see his true skill level, because he didn't let his hands go. He had somebody that just didn't let him operate the way he wanted to. He was scared of death. Hash bass. The crazy thing is, Matisa was walking Ford down with no action. Came with that. Yeah, man, you walking him down and then just keep trying the same straight lead right hand. If you already see that you have a fast opponent in front of you, you're not landing that straight lead right hand. Yo, let it go. And then he had the reach advantage, wasn't even using a jab. Where was the jab from Matisa, bro? He looked intimidated. Ernest Morales, you're right. Matisa looked intimidated. MAW, Montana Love in there in Matisa corner, no? I didn't notice. Keston Luke, He's sparring partner quality at best. Pure honesty. I mean, I just don't think he's at that high level. You know, he basically, was facing somebody. Ray Ford. We're talking about a former world champion, a guy who's championship caliber, and he's a B-level guy, This guy, I don't even know why he was acting like that, man. Even in the fight, you could see him smiling and trash talking like, bro, you out there getting beat up. You're in denial about what's going on in this fight. Shut up and do your best. What a fight. What a fight, my peoples. Let's see. Hopefully, it doesn't take forever and 15 minutes for us to get the main event. Y'all remember after the last fight, it took mad long. This time around, we might not have to wait so long. And the reason I say that is because this fight went the distance. When they was in like round number 6, they showed Boots getting his gloves put on. They showed Stanionis already had the gloves put on. So based off of that, I'm going to go ahead and say this next fight is not going to take that long to happen. Hopefully. But this main event is going to be, explosive. It's not going to be Ray Ford washed this dude. Washed him. Matisse got washed. Let's see the next fight, though. Ain't nobody getting washed in the next one. Keston Luke. That is what I'm saying, bro. You mentioned fighters in other countries. A better fighter deserves his spot tonight. I mean, he got the opportunity and that's it. But you also got to take into consideration when you get an opportunity like this and you get washed like that, his next fight is probably going to be in a small-ass venue versus somebody we never heard of. They gave him an opportunity. He screwed it. He didn't throw. It's one thing losing, and it's one thing losing when you didn't even let your hands go at no point throughout the fight. That's not a good look. Not a good look. JJ's in the house. Ford was a B+ tonight fighter. I mean, I wouldn't say he was a B+. In Ford, I saw an elite level fighter who outclassed his opponent. Because you also got to remember, Matisse kept that high guard a lot. And he partially blocked a lot of punches too. MAW, only 24 punches landed from Matisse. Whole fight in the 10-rounder. Imagine that. Matisse, was there trying to survive. And what he did was come forward a lot to seem aggressive, but with the hands, he wasn't doing nothing. Even when he had Ray Savage up against the ropes, he wasn't letting them hands go. Crazy. The punch that was crazy for this fight. Raymond Ford was unloading on him. Check out Boost, man. They showing a little video. They showing, this fight is not going to take too long to get started because you already see Boots. They already showing a little highlight video on Boots. Pretty sure they're going to show another little highlight video on Stanionis. And before you know it, they're going to take the ring. Hopefully, they don't do what they did in the last one, that they interview somebody for like 20 minutes talking shit. We don't want to hear it. There you go. We saw the highlight clip on Boots. Now they're showing a little bit of Stanionis too. It's about to be on, my people. And don't forget to hit that like button, man. If some of you haven't hit that like button, make sure you click on that joint. See what's going on over here, man. Oh, my people. So y'all watching these fights? Y'all see what's going on out here? Jaron Boost Ennis, my peoples. Y'all know we on Instagram too. We on YouTube. We on IG, all of it. My people, Jaron Boost Ennis versus Eimantas Stanionis main event. It's about to come on. It's about to be serious, my people. It's about to be serious. Let's get this action. I got this little screen set up for y'all right there. There you go, my IG people. Yes, my people. We about to get, whoa. I'm dropping remote controls over here. Ernest Morales is the lowest punch style ever for a 10-round fight. I mean, yo, in 10 rounds, you landed 24 punches. You didn't go there to win. You went there to survive. JJ's in their house. Your speaker is cutting out a little bit. Whoa, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me. Can y'all hear me good now, my brother? Let me know. I did a little adjustment on the mic. I want to make sure you guys can hear it, because you know how it is, man. We calling these fights, and we calling it the way it's going down. So let me know, my peoples, on YouTube, if y'all can hear me just fine. So I want to make sure we calling it the way it's going down. It's about to happen. Jaron Boost Ennis versus Eimantas Stanionis. D. Willow, boots time. Okay. We shall see boots when they face off. Like, yo, I'm going to take that belt. Stanionis like, nah, you not. I'm going to take that one. We about to find out. JJ's in there has no MAW. Big KO stoppage for Stephen Shaw on Pro Box. I'm gonna have to watch those highlights, because I know it's going down tonight on Pro Box. But y'all know I had to cover this fight, man. Y'all know we've been talking about Jaron Boost Ennis versus Eimantas Stanionis for over a month. I know that for whatever reason, I don't even understand why, but a lot of people were not giving this fight a lot of attention. I don't know why. We're talking about a fight where two of the major titles are going to be unified, plus the Ring Magazine belt is also on the line. Somebody's going to walk out of this fight with 3 belts. This is a big fight. Right now, this is a very important fight in the welterweight division. So I'm glad that we're going to be watching it, and I'm going to be calling it for y'all, and it's going to be a heck of a fight. Like I said, man, this is going to be competitive. This is not going to be one of those, oh, he's just going to wash him. It's going to be a good one. I believe that Boots is going to have to reach in that bag of tools and pull out all the tools to walk out of there with this W tonight. MAW, first round. Damn, the first round stoppage, it went down like that. Bertha Gomez, I'm watching from Center in California. Ooh, shout out to Bertha Gomez. Shout out to my peoples in Cali watching this joint. You already know, Bertha, the main event is about to go down. It's going to be serious. We're going to see fireworks. And I feel like Jaron Boost Ennis versus Eimantas Stanionis, a fight is going to break out early. I'm ready. Ready for this smoke. R30. Boost will win, but we'll need to earn it. MAW, yeah, I'm watching both at the same time. Man, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting, my people. We are about to witness some fireworks with Jaron Boost Ennis and Eimantas Stanionis. We're gonna be seeing some fireworks, and I feel like this is the type of fight that a fight is gonna break out early. There's not going to be a lot of studying. There's not going to be a lot of taking their time. They're going to go at it. They're going to get after it, my peoples. I promise you. Bertha Gomez, I'm eating dinner. So excited to watch the fight. I love your energy. Ooh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I'm super excited to be watching this fight. I'm excited that you guys are tuning in, watching it with me. And this one fight that I'm going to enjoy calling it for you guys. I call it how I see it. I know there's going to be a lot of punches. And they're going to be trying to cause bodily harm, yo. On this fight, they trying to hurt each other. So, it's about to get started. Like, I'm watching a fight on TV and I'm feeling the electricity in my house, yo. Eddie Hearn is over there talking with somebody on stage. I hope they don't waste too much time, man. I don't like it. Like, when a fight finish and they take 30 minutes for the next fight, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Make it happen already, man. We getting antsy over here. I'm feeling the electricity in the air. R30, stellar job tonight with the commentary. I appreciate it, my brother. You already know this commentary is a different brand of boxing. And y'all know what it is, man. We got to 1,000 subscribers the other day. We headed for 2,000. But at the end of the day, Box Center is going to be the #1 boxing channel. I promise you that. It's only the inevitable, my peoples. Bertha Gomez, I have Boost by knockout. Do you got a round, Bertha? What round do you think that knockout is going to come? Me personally, I have a hard time predicting a knockout, man. Just because Eimantas Stanionis is such a good fighter. And the guy can fight. He got power. He can take a shot. So I could envision this fight going the distance and Boots winning on the scorecard. Bertha Gomez, round number 7. Ooh. Yeah, that. Who? Ooh, got Boots with the knockout by round number 7. Underrated Will. Boots bet not lose. I mean, you know, Boots is gonna be the favorite to win this fight, and I see him winning this fight. But I've been telling y'all, man, Eimantas Stanionis has the type of skill set to win, to pull off the upset. He got the skills. So let's see, you know, how this whole situation is gonna develop, man. I just want them to get on the ring already. JJ's in there. Hit the like button, everyone. Hell yeah, my peoples. Hit that like button, man. MAW. That's one of the main commentators. Chris Mannix talking with Eddie. I don't even want to see them talking. I want to see this fight. Don't spend too much time, you know, cooling us off. The electricity's in the air. I know Boots already ready to step in the ring. Stanionis ready to step up as well. That's it, man. Let them fight. They talking about Shakur Stevenson right now. His stoppage of Josh Padley. They showing the replay. By the way, Josh Padley is going to be fighting soon. MAW. Yeah, MAW. I'm telling you, I don't even want to hear it from him. Underrated Will. LOL. MAW. She'll go the distance in my humble opinion. I got Boots, but full props if Stanionis can prove me wrong. Stanionis no slouch. He will bring it. That's what I'm saying, man. This fight is going to be very interesting. I believe this is going to be Jaron Boost Ennis' toughest test. I really believe it. Vic G, I think Boost will jab his way to a victory. I mean, you see, the thing about that, Vic G, is that, you know that, and I'm sure you know this because you've been following Boots. He's a fighter who also wants to perform for the crowd. He wants the crowd to get a show. So I don't think he's just going to stick to the jab and fighting on the outside and win in boring fashion, which I know that he can. I believe that he's going to want to make it an exciting fight. He's going to get down and dirty. He's going to fight inside of a phone booth and trade leather with Stanionis. I think we're going to see all that. I think we're going to see some serious action. Bertha Gomez. Who do you have, Ryan or Rolly? I got Ryan Garcia knocking Rolly out. I got him sleeping Rolly. Nasty. Devin Haney, you know, I feel like Devin Haney can't beat Jose Ramirez. He got the skills to outbox him. But, you know, I'm still, you know, not convinced with Devin Haney as far as how is he going to be able to take punishment. You know, we saw the beating that he took from Ryan Garcia. So how is he going to react when he eat a big punch from Jose Ramirez, who got power? If he fights a boring fight, and by that I mean stay on the outside, use the footwork, keep the jab out there, punch and move away. If he does that, I believe he could outbox Jose Ramirez. If he try to trade leather with Jose Ramirez like he did with Ryan Garcia, I think he could get in trouble and he could be upset. And Teofimo Lopez and Barboza, that's a tough fight too. That's a tough fight. Love more Hinduism. Boost is trash. Oh, come on, bro. You got to be trolling with that. You got to be trolling. To say that Boost is trash, bro, you got to be trolling. Don't do that, bro. Gay Rivera. Boots in 9 rounds. Okay. So I've seen multiple people in this live expecting Boots to win by stoppage by the 9th round or even before that. I'm one who's saying it could go the distance, But of course, if he went by stoppage, I wouldn't be surprised. Even Boots said, do not get up to go grab popcorn in this fight. Don't get up to go get nothing. So you already know he got bad intentions. He coming in there with bad intentions. But don't get it twisted, my peoples. Eimantas Stanionis is also going in there with bad intentions. Stanionis is a guy who can fight. Just keep that in mind. I've been telling everybody. He's not one of these fighters he's just happy to be there. And he'll be happy to just make it. Nah, he's trying to win that fight in brutal fashion too. JJ's in there. Stanionis has a puncher's chance any round. Don't forget, people. That's real. That's real. MAW Stanionis has underrated jab, in my humble opinion. Boost has the tools though. But this boxing only takes one punch to land right to turn the fight. Underrated will. Every time a person say Devin Haney is laugh, I still remember why Ryan did, and I still don't understand why he sued instead of fighting a rematch. I mean, listen, we never seen this before. I don't even know what to say when it comes to that whole lawsuit situation. I think suing was a big mistake, and the reason I say that is because once you sue, you're showing that Ryan got you mentally. Ryan already messed you up here. Like Bill Haney and Devin Haney was talking about that shit for like a year, just talking about it. So it shows that that's still working in their head, and it's gonna work in Ryan's favor when they rematch. D Willer, Boo's about to make this look easy. We shall see, my brother. D Willer, there's a few other people that I remember saying that Boo's is gonna make it look easy. I don't see that at all, bro. I don't see him making it look easy. But we shall find out. We shall find out. Both fighters are ready to be called up. Honestly, they both champions. I don't know who's going to be called up first. I'm guessing it. As a matter of fact, I'm guessing Stanionis is going to go up first. Because this fight is on the zone. And Boost is the guy in Matchroom. So yeah, I think, yeah. That's it. They're about to go up, my peoples. JJ's in there has don't sleep on it. If you do, you will go to sleep. R30, Stanionis for the win. I want to see an upset. Okay. Underrated will, R30, I feel you. Let's see, my peoples. Let's see. Because one thing that I could tell you, when everybody thinks that a fighter's going to win, that's right there the anatomy of an upset. Most of us got Boost winning this fight. And he's the favorite to win it. So if Stanionis wins this fight, that would be insane. That would be crazy. Hash Bash. We already know Devin don't want no parts of Ryan because didn't do an immediate rematch. I mean, I think he took too much punishment for an immediate rematch. But damn, like Jose Ramirez is not a tune-up type of fighter. So Devin Haney still went with a tough opponent, very tough opponent. I thought he was gonna get like a little easy win to look good, maybe even get a stoppage versus a lower level opponent, and then go to Ryan Garcia. But keep in mind, Hash Bass, if Devin and Ryan both win, which is most likely what's gonna happen, they are gonna fight at the end of this year. There is gonna be a rematch. JJ's in their house. I want to see fireworks. My brother, you will see fireworks. That I can promise you. They're about to call him up to the ring. I promise you, you will see some fireworks from both sides. From both sides. JJ's in the house. Ramirez has a puncher's chance. That's what I'm saying. Ramirez, he's a pressure fighter. He's a power puncher. He got power in both hands. We got to see it. We got to see how that's going to develop. R30. An upset will shake up and see how tough Boost really is. I mean, an upset will shake up the boxing community. If there was an upset tonight, if Stanionis can beat Boots, he's going to become a star, a big star overnight. And everybody in every boxing media outlet is going to be talking about this. Everybody. An upset will be crazy. But, again, Boots is the favorite. A lot of us expect him to win this fight. But it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a good fight. And remember what I told you, my peoples. If Stanionis loses in a very competitive fight, or loses, let's say, by split decision, yo, his stock is going to go up. Or if he's able to drop Boots, boom, drop him. You know, if he's able to do something meaningful, even if he loses, his stock is going to go up. So we got to see how this fight is going to play out. JJ's in there, has hit the like button, everyone. Let's go. Hell yeah, my brother. Appreciate you. Hit that like button, my peoples. Here we go. They both warming up in the dressing room. And really, we're just waiting for them to be called up. That's it. That's all we waiting for. And look, that's what I don't like, man. They should have been. Let those guys go up. Let them take the ring already, man. They playing games. Like, look, at one point, I don't know if y'all seen it, if you watching it, Boots and his whole team was just standing, like just standing, smiling for the camera. Like, they just waiting to be called up. And they started warming up again. Stanionis started warming up again. He was like, yo, golly. Let us go up already. Let's get down to business. Ready for this smoke, my peoples. I'm ready for it already. John Parham, get your popcorn and your smoke. Appreciate the 20. Yeah, man. Everybody who hit that like button, appreciate you. Real talk. R30. Enjoy this while we can, peeps. Because when Jay Smith blow up, it'll be all over. Nah, it's not going to be over. I mean, obviously, it's going to get a point where it's going to be so many commentaries so many comments, and I may have a harder time finding you in the comments, but I remember who's the first people that was down with it. I remember who's the first people down with Box Center. Real talk. D. Willer. I hate this for Stanionis because I actually like him. Boo's just different. He gonna show you how special he is, OG. Nah, D. Willer, you got me confused, my brother. If you go watch some of my videos, I've been telling people that Boost is a very special fighter. I got Boost as one of the best of this generation. Boost is gonna be one of those guys. I got Boost and Shakur right there as two guys that are gonna be right there amongst the best. Like, Boost is a main character in boxing. He's gonna be one of those guys that when you talk about the best fighters, his name is always gonna come up. Boost a special fighter, my guy. I'm not gonna find out anything about Boots. I just got a certain level of respect for Eimantas Stanionis that I believe that he's gonna put up a real good fight. You gotta understand, my brother, no matter how special you are, you're not gonna watch everybody. Boots wasn't able to watch Karen, and he fought him twice, 24 rounds with Karen, my brother. So being special doesn't mean you're gonna watch everybody. Some people are gonna give you a hard fight. Remember, styles make fights. Mr. Cayo, damn, I want Stanionis to win, but personally, I don't think he's ready. Tuning in from work. Don't get yourself in trouble, my brother. R30. I've been on the fence about Boots. If he smokes this guy, I'll be a believer. Now, I could tell you, my brother, R30, I promise you, Boots is a very special fighter. He's one of the most special fighters of this generation. I promise you that. Mr. Cayo. But I think Stanionis is one of Boots' toughest fights. Nah, look, before the fight starts, remember D. Wheeler and Hash Bass. Y'all been telling me that Boots is going to make it look easy. Before the fight starts, I'm telling you guys right now, Eimantas Stanionis is going to be Boots' toughest opponent. They're about to sing the national anthems, and then you know what goes after we get in this action. JJ's in their house. I try not to bet tonight, but I had to put a little $25 to win. 104 Stanionis for the win. They did let me bet the distance. I think that's what might happen. Hold on, you bet on Stanionis to win by stoppage? I had to put $25 down to win. You bet on Stanionis to win by stoppage? Damn, bro. Here we go, my people. They singing the national anthem. Here we go. It's the U.S. national anthem. So right after this, the fighters are going to take the ring. Here we go, my peoples. The fighters will be taking the ring after the national anthem. Let's get it, my peoples. That's it, man. No more waiting. That's it. Everybody made their prediction. My peoples, look. I want to ask y'all to make y'all predictions. Not with an explanation, not with what you think is going to happen, just with a name. With a name, my people. Put your name up. Who's going to win? Boots or Stanionis? Just the name. Just put the name up. I got Boots. Who you got? John Parham, let's cook. JJ's in the house. Yes, they did let me bet the distance. That's what I wanted to do. Mr. Cayo, I was on your IG live watching Ray 4 outwork Matisse. Yo, man, Matisse said, I don't know what the hell he was doing. John Parham got Boots. MAWG. This is a bad rendition of the USA anthem. Some of these people overdo it. Yeah, they be trying to go in too hard. Mr. Cayo got Stanionis. Hash Bass got Boots. Okay, so I see our sturdy Boots, John Parham Boots, Hash Bash Boots, Mr. Cayo Stanionis. Okay. Mr. Cayo, right now you're in a lonely island, my brother. We're about to see. The fighters are about to take the ring, baby. Here we go. So, Mr. Cayo, I broadcasted on IG because I know that there's people that, they may not have the zone. Some people will be at work, don't be close to a TV. Watch that shit on my IG live. Fuck it. Boo, you got a draw? Come on, man. Damn. MAW, let's go. D. Willer, Boots. JJ's in the house. Don't forget about me. Now, my brother, you been in the building. MAW. Thank you, the zone. R30. This announcer here is down to the floor. Yeah, he got the long hair, the real long hair. Mr. Cayo, I like both fighters, but I know Boo's got the experience advantage for the pros. He definitely got the advantage in experience, but I think this fight is going to break down to skills more than anything else, more than experience. And the reason I say that is because Stanionis is a European fighter, and those guys, they have extensive amateur careers. They fight a lot of fights, so by the time they turn pro, they've been training with professional coaches, been sparring with professional fighters. It's like they're professionals and amateurs. So the lack of a lot of professional fights when it comes to a lot of European fighters, I don't look at them as inexperienced for that reason. R30, facts. Vu, Eimantas wildcard gym though. Ernest Morales, hate to say it. Boots, MAW. Look at Ocampo, Jay. Here we go, my people. Stanionis is already up. Mr. Cayo, Stanionis got a good amateur background. That's what I'm saying, man. He got that amateur pedigree, my peoples. Here we go. Stanionis is already in the ring. Boots is about to start walking to the ring. Ooh, I'm feeling the electricity, my peoples. El fantasma de Geraldo Leden. What's the deal, my brother? Appreciate you dropping in, man. You already know. We watching this. We've been watching all these fights. The main event is about to kick off. Ooh, we about to get this action, my peoples. We about to get this action. It's going to be fireworks. A fight is going to break out. Remember, I told y'all this. Arch 30. Only 10% giving Stanionis a chance. You see what I'm saying? That's the anatomy of an upset. JJ's in their house. Let's fucking go. Can't wait. Yes. Get ready. Once again, Jay Smith, and tell us the play-by-play. Oh, you know I'm calling this fight, my brother. You know I'm calling this fight. Eimantas Stanionis. Jaron Boost Ennis. Boost is walking up to the ring. It's about to go down. My people, hit that like button because I'm about to call this fight like nobody else can call it. Hit that like button, my peoples. Share this video. Share this live. Ain't nobody going to do it like we're going to do it tonight. MAW. Like 45% the zone poll got boost by KO. 30% boost by decision. Whoa. Hash Bash. Boost has almost twice more KO than his opponent has wins. D. Willer. Undertaker's anthem on the ring. Walk is nasty. Damn. Somebody about to get pilled? Somebody about to get murked? Is that what you telling me? Mr. Cayo, if Boost win, he better go up to 54 and handle business with Virgil Ortiz. Same people saying Boost win in the chat is the same people who need to agree with that. So I gotta tell you, my brother, Arch 30, best way to watch the fight with Jay Smith commentary. Appreciate you, my G. You already know what it is. We about to come through with that nasty commentary. So, Mr. Cayo, I gotta tell you this. Boots has been planning to become an undisputed champion in multiple divisions. And it starts with this one. So, before fighting Virgil Ortiz, I would rather see him fight Brian Norman Jr. for his title. And if he wins, fight Mario Barrios for his title. Because right now, remember, Virgil Ortiz don't hold the title at 154. So why move up to 154 and fight Virgil Ortiz for nothing when you could try to become undisputed at 147 and go fight Brian Norman Jr.? So personally, I prefer him fighting Brian Norman Jr. and trying to get that strap from Barrios as well. If he become undisputed, obviously that's going to raise his profile a lot more and give time to Virgil Ortiz to try to snatch a title at 154. And now when Boost move up to that division, they'll be fighting for a title. So I don't want Boost to win this fight and move up to 154 right away, vacate all his titles to fight Virgil for nothing. I don't want to see it like that. That's my personal opinion. You know, I respect it if y'all have a different perspective. My peoples, Jaron Boost Ennis is in the ring. He's in the ring, my peoples. In the ring. Jose Chavez. Puss is Boots. Listen, Boots is about to show out. And like I said, man, look, Jaron Boost Ennis is one of my favorite fighters. He's a very special fighter, but he's one of my favorite fighters because if he wanted to, he could win a lot of his fights in boring fashion. And what I mean by that, by keeping that jab, using that footwork, punch and move, you know, he could win fights in a fashion where it's not going to be exciting to watch, but it'll be easy for him to win those. Instead of that, he likes to perform for the fans. He likes to fight inside of the phone booth, give the fans their money's worth. And that's how you become a star. You got to perform for the fans. That's why Tank Davis is such a big star, because of what he does in the ring. So Boost is that type of fighter too. He trying to show out. Jose Chavez, they talking too long to fight. They're going to make it happen. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. They in the ring. They, you know, it's the main event. They got to do a lot. But that's it. That's it. We about to get this smoke, my peoples. They're announcing the judges. They're going to say the judges' names and all that. But that's it, man. Both fighters are on the ring. That's what we've been waiting for. Within the next minute or two, they're going to be trading leather. Remember that I told you this, my peoples. A fight will break out early. A fight will break out. There's not going to be too much studying, like 3 rounds of them. No. We're going to get some action, my peoples. Get ready for this smoke. Buckle up. Undercard, underrated Will. Who's bigger? So Boots is a little bit taller, but Stanionis is a little bit wider. Has the wider frame. Love more Hinduism. Boots is about to get rocked. Hash bass. It's about to get brutal. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's about to get brutal. MAW, the fight starts now. Jose Chavez, this better live up to the hype. Oh, it's going to live up to the hype. I promise you. It is going to live up to the hype. This a big, big fight. It's a unification fight. 2 titles plus the Ring Magazine belt. All on the line. Somebody walking out of there with 3 belts tonight. JJ's in their house. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Let's go. Trying to tell you. Eimantas Stanionis, the WBA welterweight champion. That's it. Stanionis' name got announced. MAW, someone's old about to go. You already know it. These are the fights that we need to get more of. 2 champions, undefeated. Somebody gonna lose tonight. Simple as that. Somebody about to take that L. And if somebody get hurt, anybody, it could be Boots, it could be Stanionis, but if somebody get hurt, it could be a stoppage. So we got to see it. There we go. Jaron, Boots, Ennis from Pennsylvania. There you go. The IBF champion versus the WBA champion. They both undefeated. They both in their prime. It don't get no better, my peoples. This is the type of action. If you love the sport of boxing, if you love the sweet science, this is the type of action that's at the peak of what we want to see. We want to see champions fighting each other. We want to see undefeated fighters facing each other. We getting it right now. That's it. Here we go. Terrence Crawford. I'm going to the Dominican Republic soon. We need to hang out and chill, my nigga. You already know. When you get to Dominican Republic, just hit me up. We on it, my guy. Just business. Whoever in the chat from USA, what channel this fight is on? Jay Smith, who fighting? So this is on the zone. It's on the zone, my brother. In the US, it's on the zone. D. Willer. Lock in, Boost. MAW, let's go. My peoples, here we go. Action started. Both fighters in the middle of the ring. You see Stanionis coming forward. Boost threw the first jab of the night. Jab from Boost. Jab to the body from Boost. Double jab from Boost to Stanionis' head. Stanionis coming forward with that high guard. You can see that European style, the high guard jab from Stanionis. Boost was able to back away from it. Another jab from Boots. Ooh, Boost with a jab and a jab to the body. That landed. So you can already see Boots utilizing that reach, that jab. Stanionis landed a nice jab on Boots. Boost with a double jab. Okay, right now, first 40 seconds into the first round, they both jabbing at each other. Boots is being more consistent with it though. Ooh, Boots with a jab to the head and a jab to the body. And you may have noticed, my peoples, Boost started off as orthodox. We seen him start off as a southpaw. Ooh, Boost with a straight right hand and a right hook. Stanionis with a left hook to the body from Stanionis, and they clinch. Boots started off as orthodox, my peoples. What does that mean? A jab to the body and a jab from Boots. Stanionis coming after him with the high guard. Stanionis coming forward. Boots using the footwork. Boots using the lateral movement. Stanionis, you see him coming forward. Boots keeping that jab out there. Ooh, a jab and a right hook to the body from Boots. A right hand to the head from Boots. That was a hook. Stanionis coming forward with a lot of head movement. You can see Stanionis coming forward. Ooh, Stanionis called Boots with a nice left hook. In the ropes, coming forward again. Boots with the double jab. I think that the best punch so far was that Stanionis left hook, my peoples. Okay, there we go. Boots switch. He's now a southpaw. Boots is at the southpaw stance, my people. Jab from Boots as a southpaw. 1-2 from Boots as a southpaw now. Stanionis with the jab. Coming forward with that high guard. They're in the middle of the ring, my peoples. 1 minute to go in the first round. Boots with the right hand jab now. Double jab from Boots. 1-2 from Boots. Jab from Boots. As a southpaw, we see Boots right now. Jab and jab from Stanionis coming forward. They in a clinch, my peoples. While they clinching, 2 right hands to the body from Stanionis. They back to the middle of the ring, my peoples. It's looking like we headed for an action-packed type of fight. 1-2 from Boots with a straight left hand to the body. Stanionis coming forward. Straight left hand from Boots. 20 seconds to go. Jab from Boots, my people. Stanionis still coming forward. Stanionis coming forward. Boots trying to keep him out there. Pouring jab. Left jab from Boots. Stanionis coming forward. Ooh, Boots with a right hook and a straight left hand. A right hook and a straight left hand from Boots. Another jab from Boots. Another jab from Boots. There goes the first round, my people. Just as we expected, we already getting action. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Boots won that first round. He was more active. But Stanionis, I hope y'all caught that left hook that he landed on Boots. Boots already, matter of fact, got a little mouse under his right eye from that left hook. You can see they're already working on Boots' right eye. I told ya. To those people who said that Boots is going to make it look easy, after watching that round, do you still believe that? Cancel Luke. Stanionis seems like he can counter. Huncho, this is going to be a close fight. I can see an upset. JJ's in there. Stanionis came to fight tonight. MAW. Boost 1-0 for me. More output landed. R30. 1-0 Boost. I agree. Boost won that round. But if you watch the replay, they just showed on the replay, Stanionis landed a hard left hook, my peoples. Boost already got a little mouse under his right eye. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Stanionis, they in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Boost using that jab, fighting him as a southpaw now. I think Boost might actually stay on as a southpaw. But he got to be careful with the lead right hand. You know how it goes when the southpaw fights the orthodox fighter. And Stanionis, I'm guessing that he prepared for that right hand when Boost is a southpaw. Stanionis coming forward, Boost using that jab. Stanionis using that jab. Boost with the right hook, using that footwork. Stanionis coming forward. Hook to the body from Stanionis. Hook to the head from Boots. They're in the middle of the ring once again, my people. Stanionis with the lead right hand. I told ya, the lead right hand is going to be out there for the southpaw. They're in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Boost with the jab. Stanionis with the jab and Boost countered with a left hook that landed flush. Boost with the jab. Straight left hand from Boost to the body. 1-2 from Boots. Boots is being the more active fighter. Stanionis landed the jab. Boost is trying. Ooh, Stanionis with the double hook to the body while they're clinching. Here we go, my peoples. They back to the middle of the ring. So far, Boost has been the most active fighter out of the two. They both jab. Boost 2 jabs, Stanionis 1 jab. Stanionis with a jab, Boost countered with a right hook. Stanionis was able to slip that. You can see Boost with the 1-2. Stanionis was able to block those. Being very smart with the high guard, blocking those punches. Boost letting his hand go. Another left hook from Stanionis that landed flush. Ooh, a left and a right from Stanionis that landed to Boost's head. Boost countered with a left to the body. Yo, Stanionis has landed the better punches, my peoples. Boost is out working a 1-2-3 from Boost. Stanionis with a left hook and a right hook. I don't know. I thought that Boost got kind of wobbled with the first left hook that Stanionis landed on this round. Boost with the jab. Here we go. They're in the middle of the ring. Boost with the 1-2. Stanionis was able to back away from those. Stanionis with the jab. Boost with the triple jab. There you go. Boost using that footwork, the lateral movement. Boost countered with a left hook to the body that landed flush. Stanionis got him in the rope. Boost clinched him. There we go. Boost clinched him. 30 seconds to go in round number 2. I told you, my peoples, this was the type of fight that I was expecting to see. Stanionis with a jab. Boost with a jab. Stanionis replies with another jab. There you go. They're in the middle of the ring, my people. Ooh, Stanionis caught Boost with a nice jab right in the kisser. Boost with the 1-2. Boost coming forward now. Stalking. Boost with the 1-2. Stanionis keeping that high guard. Doing a very good job of protecting himself. Here we go. My peoples, what a round. What a round. I'm telling you right now. So far, Boots is outworking him, but Stanionis has landed the better punches. Stanionis has landed the better punches, my peoples. Whoa. Whoa. It's like that. This is the type of action we out here to get. Keep it original ministry. Stan wins. JJ's in their house. Good fight. Money fight. There's that type of fight. I told you, my peoples. I've been saying it for over a month. A fight is going to break out, and this is going to be a good one. Look at Stanionis in the replay. Boom! Landed a left hook that put Boost's head on a swivel like... Hash bash. Boost roll those punches. Did you watch the replay? Ate some nice shots. And Boost ate some good ones. He didn't roll that punch that he took in the eye, my brother. Look, he swole under the right eye. You keep thinking he rolling punches. He eating some good ones. Javier Hernandez. Here we go, my peoples. The same dosage. We see Stanionis coming forward. Boost is using that jab, triple jab from Jaron Boost Ennis. Stanionis come forward, lands a good jab. Double jab from Stanionis. Boost try the right hand. Stanionis. Ooh, Boost with a right and a left to the body. Stanionis with a left hook up top. Boost caught him with a left and a right. Ooh, Boost with the jab. Stanionis with his own jab coming forward. Stanionis just keeps coming forward, my peoples. Boost is in the corner right now. Stanionis. Boost caught him with a right uppercut. 1, 2, 3 from Boost. Stanionis still coming forward with that high guard. Boost with a right hook. Stanionis attempted a left hook to the body. That missed. Boost was able to back away from that. Straight left hand to the body from Boost. Jab from Stanionis. Boost is in the corner. I don't think that's a good... Ooh, straight right hand from Stanionis. Landed flush on Boost. And Boost clinched him. As you can see, guys, from this fight, Stanionis got firepower. Lead right hand from Stanionis. Ooh, left hook from Stanionis. Boost went down, but that was a slip. He pushed him down. Here we go, my peoples. They in the middle of the ring. I try to tell y'all, man. Y'all didn't want to believe me. Stanionis can fight, and he can take a punch. He already ate a couple of good shots from Boost, and he ain't go nowhere. He didn't get wobbled, did nothing. Ooh, Stanionis caught Boost with 2 jabs. Boost attempted the left uppercut. Left uppercut, right hook from Boost. Double right hooks to the head from Boots. Straight left hand from Boost. He's outworking him. Ooh, a left hook from Boost to the head. Stanionis with a jab to the body. Stanionis with a left hook as Boost was backing away. They clinching, my peoples. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go in round number 3. Damn, somebody gave Boost 3 rounds after only 2. What's going on, man? Come on now. Here we go. Ooh, Stanionis caught Boost with a nice jab. Another jab from Stanionis. Coming forward with that high guard. Straight right hand from Stanionis. Boost with a left hook and a right. Boost with a left uppercut. Stanionis with a... Ooh, Boost with a right and a right uppercut. Boost with a left hook to the body. Stanionis with a right to the head. Boost with a left and a right. And a right hook to the body from Boots. Boost with a left hook to the body. Great body work from Boots, yo. He working to the body. He's investing, and he's going to need those. You know you're not going to stop Stanionis early. Work that body. Try to slow him down. Good strategy from Jaron Boost Ennis. Stanionis coming forward. You can already see that he got power in the left and the right. Ooh, jab from Stanionis made Boost miss with a left uppercut. Great round of action, my peoples. Great round of action, my peoples. Whoa. When D Willer, what's good, D Willer? You said it was going to be easy for Boost. You still think it's going to be easy? You still think he going to knock him out in the third round? Hash Bass. You still think it's going to be easy for Boots? You're going to listen to me when I tell you. You're going to understand why I'm Jay Stradamus. You're going to understand it. When I tell you it's going to be competitive, just be ready for it to be competitive. I try to tell you this, my peoples. Right now, Boots is outworking him, but the best punches are being landed by Stanionis. If you see the hardest punches that have landed, oh my God, he landed a right hook to Boots' face, flush. And Boots caught him with a left hook to the head, flush. Hash Bass, you saying it's easy work. That you're not watching this fight. Nobody's watching easy work but you. This is a tough competitive fight right there. Boots is getting walked down and having to reach into his bag of tools. Come on now. Here we go. Stanionis coming forward, putting that pressure. Boots with the lateral movement, keeping that jab out there. 1-2 from Boots. Jab from Boots. They on the inside. Ooh, right hook to the body from Boots and a left hook to the body. 2 double left hook to the body from Boots. Jab from Stanionis. Another jab from Stanionis. Ooh, Boots with a right hook right in Stanionis' melon. The referee separates the clinch. You can see Stanionis coming forward. Left hook from Stanionis. Boots with a jab to the nose. Ooh, Boots with a right uppercut. A left hook to the body from Boots. A right hook to the face. Jab from Boots. 1, 2, 3 from Boots. Jab from Boots. He's starting to outwork Stanionis. Straight right hand to the body from Stanionis. Straight right hand from Stanionis and a left hook to the body. Another left hook to the head from Stanionis. Boots with the lateral movement. Uses the jab. Straight right hand from Stanionis. Another straight right hand from Stanionis. Lead right hand and a left hook from Stanionis. He coming forward. They in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Stanionis with the left hook. Boots was able to block that straight right hand from Stanionis. Left hook to the body from Boots. Jab from Boots. Whoa, Boots went back to the orthodox stance, my peoples. He trying to confuse him. Boots, look at him. He's in the orthodox stance. Did a couple of rounds as a southpaw. He's back to orthodox. Using that jab now is Boots. Boots with the jab and the jab to the body. Stanionis coming forward with that high guard. Stanionis got him backed up against the ropes. Ooh, Boots retaliated with a left uppercut. Boots with a jab to the head and a jab to the body. Ooh, Boots with a 1-2. He's starting to show off, my peoples. Stanionis coming forward. Coming forward, chasing. Not punching enough. Boots is using a footwork and going matrix on him. 25 seconds to go in round number 4. You see Boots. Ooh, Stanionis retaliated with a straight right hand. Boots caught him with a right hook to the body. They clinching, my peoples. The ref got to separate them. 14 seconds to go in round number 4. Stanionis with the jab. Boots with the right hand. Stanionis with the jab. Boots with the jab. Boots with another jab. Another jab from Boots and the round is over. This is that type of fight, my peoples. This is that type of fight. Huncho, Boots keep getting caught. R30, Boots clowning. Don't get caught. Yeah, he got that looking away stuff and playing around. Don't do that, bro. Because if you get hurt in one of those, you're going to look goofy as hell. MAW, 3-1 in my humble opinion. Go get the money. What's the deal, my brother? Boots versus Stanionis. It's a firefight. JJ's in their house. Boots is messing around too much. Yeah, I don't like that. Especially in a fight like this. JJ's in their house. Chavez and Taylor fight. Yo. That could happen. You're like, don't mess around. Be serious about it, and get your win. Because Boots has landed more punches, but Stanionis has landed the harder punches thus far. You know, Boots hasn't landed anything really hard. They like, boom, like turn Stanionis. Stanionis has landed a few real hard shots on Boots. Love more Hinduism. Boots getting too cocky. Okay, you see Boots keeping that stick out there, using that jab, using that lateral movement. Stanionis coming forward. Stanionis chasing him down. Boots with a jab to the body. Jab to the head from Boots. Stanionis with his own jab. You can see Stanionis coming forward. Ooh, 1-2 from Stanionis. Got Boots up against the ropes. Double left hook to the body from Stanionis and a right hook to the body from Stanionis. Boots is clinching him. Stanionis still punching to the body. You can see the punch stab, my people's. Boots is throwing a lot more punches. He's outworking them. If Boots is going to outwork you, he's going to win that fight. Ooh, Stanionis landed a left hook and Boots landed a right hook. Ooh, straight right hand from Stanionis, landed flush. Ooh, left to the body and left to the head from Stanionis, also landed flush. Boots with a great lateral movement. Jab from Boots and a right from Stanionis and a left from Stanionis. Right uppercut from Boots. They clinching, my peoples. I'm telling you, Stanionis is ready to trade leather all night long. There you go, jab from Boots. Jab from Stanionis. Jab from Boots. Left hook from Boots. Here we go, Stanionis walking him down into the ropes. Straight left hand from Boots. Jab from Boots. Pulling it out there. Stanionis landed a stiff jab. Stanionis keeping Boots in the ropes. He's doing a good job of cutting off the ring. Boots with a left to the body. Stanionis coming forward. Right hand from Stanionis. Boots with a great lateral movement. Jab from Stanionis. 1-2 from Stanionis. Boots retaliate with a left hand and a right uppercut. Stanionis with a right hand. Boots with a left uppercut and a right hand. Another left uppercut from Boots. Now Boots is coming forward. Ooh, Boots with 2 left uppercuts. Broke Stanionis' nose. Stanionis is bleeding. His nose is leaking, my peoples. Double left uppercut to the body from Boots. Right hook to the body from Boots. Whoa, he caught Stanionis with some nasty shots right now. Stanionis feeling that blood gushing from his nose. Coming forward, though. Here we go. Boots caught him with a nice, nasty uppercut. Broke his nose. Stanionis coming forward. Boots with the jab. Boots went back to a southpaw. Caught him with another left uppercut. Boots with the movement. You can see Boots on his toes. Stanionis coming forward. And the round is over. Boots caught him. I think we're going to see it on the replay. With a nasty uppercut. Broke his nose. JJ's in their house. Take 3 or 4 to give 1. Yeah, he's taking a lot of shots. Hash bass. Now it's about to get brutal. MAW. 4 rounds to 1. Boots. Jose Chavez. Boots needs to move up and fight the big boys at 160. God damn. This dude is trying to become undisputed at 147 before moving up to 154, my brother. You want him to jump divisions and everything? Come on. Ooh, Stanionis landed some good shots, but this round, Boots landed a lot more than he did and landed some brutal ones. That uppercut that broke Stanionis' nose landed flush, left him leaking right away. Huncho, 5-0 Philly. Arch 30. Boots gonna pound this guy now. Here we go, my peoples. Here we go, my peoples. In the middle of the ring, Boots with the jab. Boots with another jab. Another jab from Boots. Another jab from Boots. Ooh, Boots with the left hook. You see, he started this round as a southpaw. Another jab from Stanionis that landed flush on Boots. Ooh, Stanionis with a 1-2 and Boots countered him with a right hook that landed right in his melon. They clinching, my peoples. Round number 6. Boots with the jab. Stanionis with the jab and Boots uppercut him. Retaliation with an uppercut that landed flush. Stanionis coming forward with the high guard. Boost is backed into the rope. Stanionis with the right hand. Boost with the 1-2. Boost with the jab. Straight left hand and a right hook to Stanionis melon. They in the middle of the ring once again. 1-2 from Stanionis. Right hand to the body from Stanionis and a jab to Boost's face. Ooh, Boost caught him with a straight left hand and a right hook. Boost with the 1-2. Stanionis with a right hand that missed. Another lead right hand from Stanionis. Boost a nice little quick step back away from that. Boost keeping that jab out there stiff. Stanionis coming forward now. Jab from Stanionis caught Boost flush. Another jab from Stanionis caught Boost. Look like Boost is waiting to set him up with a counter shot. Stanionis coming forward. Left hook from Stanionis. Boost with the jab. Double jab from Boost is back to fighting as an orthodox fighter. Ooh, Boost with a jab and a right uppercut. Boost with another jab. Another jab from Boost. 1-2 from Boost. Left hook from Stanionis. Jab from Stanionis. He coming forward now. Right hand from Stanionis. Left to the body from Stanionis. Left uppercut from Boost. Right hook from Boost. Ooh, left hook to the body from Boost. Right hook and a left hook to the body from Boost. Ooh, right hook to the head from Boost. Right hook to the head from Boost. Left hook from Boost. And he drops Stanionis with 30 seconds to go in round number 6. A triple left hook from Jaron Boost Ennis. Whoa. Whoa, there you have it, my peoples. A triple left hook. Not one, not two, 3 of them back to back. We're going to see it in the replay. They in the middle of the ring. Right hand to the head from Boost. Stanionis with a left hook. Boost with a right hand. Boost with a jab to the body. Stanionis with a jab. Boost with a right hand to the head. Stanionis missed with a left hook and then landed his own. Ooh, Stanionis landed a right and a left. Boost caught him with a left. And the round is over. They staring each other down. They staring each other down at the end of the round, my peoples. Let's see if they replay that triple left hook from Jaron Boost Ennis that sent Eimantas Stanionis to take a knee. Whoa. Y'all see Shakur Stevenson and Richardson Hitchens, they sitting together. Okay, now, you can see Eimantas Stanionis, his face is starting to show the damage. It's starting to show the damage. Arch 30. And this is Boost's biggest challenge. MAW. 5-1. Boots. Look dominant. Boost is a classic weight bully. He will never on pay-per-view till he move up. Yo, Jose Chavez. That's it, my brother. You're identifying yourself as a Boots hater. You don't. Oh shit! They stopped it. They stopped it, my peoples. It's over. They stopped the fight, my people. It's over. Jaron Boost Ennis unifies titles with a stoppage in round number 6. There you have it, my peoples. But yeah, hold on. I was responding to Jose Chavez. Jose Chavez, you just a Boost hater, bro. You just a Boost hater. Boost is a special fighter. He unified titles. Give him his credit at least, bro. Before you start hating, at least acknowledge that the guy won 2 belts in the division, got the Ring Magazine belt, and is trying to go for undisputed. I understand you want to see him fighting against the bigger guys. He beat a champion, and he's going to go after the other champions. There you have it, my peoples. Jaron Boost Ennis wins via stoppage. Love more Hinduism. Stannis is soft. Damn, man. You're going to start already going in on Stanionis. That's crazy. He's soft or he fought the best out there? I wouldn't say he's soft. Remember, Stanionis didn't want to stop. He wanted to fight. His corner stopped it. He was like, yo, you're taking a lot of damage. We're going to stop it. They chose to stop it. I respect the corner for stopping it. Boots, great work. JJ Zendejas. Everyone wants him to go. Yo, that's Boots haters. Boots haters are like, nah, Boots needs to move up. 160, 175. They just want him to fight big people already. Like, yo, come on, bro. Let the guy fight at the division he can make weight. Stop being scared of how special he is. Jose Chavez, Boots is a 160 fighter. No, you're a hater. He's a welterweight fighter trying to become undisputed in the division. That's just your way to hate on him. You don't want to give him props. You prefer to hate, man. Come on now. Chris Fontaine, outclassed completely. D. Willer, Boots outworked him. Yo, love more Hinduism. Boots is trash. Come on, man. Fuck it. Go to heavyweight. I mean, goddamn, my people. Golly. Give the man his flowers. Give the man his credit. My peoples, y'all seen it? Jaron boost Ennis. Now he's a unified champion, WBA, IBF, and he got the Ring Magazine belt. Let's see what's next. Let's see if he finally fight Brian Norman Jr. To my people on Instagram, I'm about to get the hell out of here. To my people on YouTube, I'm about to get the hell out of here because I got to run tomorrow morning. But I want to remind y'all, at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, I am going to be doing an interview with Princess Sarah Liegman, professional fighter. She's 11-0, and yo, she got hands for days. So get to know who she is. Come through, check me out at 9 in the morning tomorrow so y'all can see that interview. And of course, after that, we're going to be talking about these fights. Raymond Savage gave us what we needed to see. Jaron Boost Ennis gave us that smoke. And Zaquin Moses also gave us that smoke. So we're going to be talking about that tomorrow, my peoples. Everybody who tuned in, I hope y'all enjoy the commentary. Y'all know I do it different. Y'all know my commentary is not like other people do it. I'm not going to point at anybody. I do what I do. They do what they do. My peoples, y'all already know what this is, man. Shout out to each and every one of you who came through, show love. And yo, tomorrow we're going to be talking boxing once again. This is Box Center. This is your favorite boxers, favorite boxing show. I'm getting the hell out of here, my peoples. One love to everybody, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We got a great night of boxing, and we got a lot to talk about. Peace out, my people.